What is going on, everybody? Hope all is well. Listen, we're getting ready to start the show. Please make sure you pull your seats up. Oh, it's Thursday. We're gonna have a good show tonight, okay? Y'all know what we normally do. It's gonna give what it need to give. But before I do my usual intro, today's a little something different, so I'll be right back.
Thunder crackles, deep wells tall.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. 4 crowns, 4 thrones, 1 destiny. The king's return and the court awakens. Welcome to the reunion of the 4 kings and the court. Yeah. Trumpets sound off, angels bringing report. Every knee gon' bow, every tongue gon' confess. We the kings of the block and the spirit no less. Welcome to the reunion, the crown's resurrected. Bloodline, royal legacy protected. 4 kings rise, the throne perfected. This the reunion, divine connected.
I'm here for that. It's not driven in grace. Someone came through you like out of heaven's big space.
Power in our voice when we speak, time shakes. The chord in the back, yeah, they ready for the quake. No peasants in the palace, only prophets in the chosen. Every lyric like fire, divine words spoken. They try to exile us, but the crown ain't broken.
What is going on, everybody? Hello. What is up, everybody? Hope all is well. I can't really see y'all comments right now because I'm trying to do everything at one time. But thank you all for being here on this wonderful Thursday. What's up, Auntie? I see you. LaKendra, everybody, Marcus Styles, Michaela, everybody. It's good to see y'all all down. I think I saw Meg Show, Auntie Nikki. What's going on, peepers? Listen, we got a good lineup today, but I just need to go over some things. But first, I just want the melodic styles. Y'all come on in, hit that like button.
Expression.
Come on in.
Keen energy. Let's go.
I'ma make you sweat, drip, slide, no regret. Running up the tempo, baby, you ain't see it yet. Talk dirty with your eyes, I can feel what you meant. When I pull up on that vibe, girl, the room get drenched. Touch down, lights low, your body's in control. You say you're like a leader, not a boy that fold. Diamond on your skin, heat under that gold. I'm the type to make your heartbeat take hold. Slide with it, ride with it, baseline sync. You say don't stop, I'll relink. And then if you're talking, the rhythm gon' speak. Catch your breath or repeat, that's the language I preach. I'ma make you sweat, drip, slide, no regret.
All right. So listen, while we're getting ready to start for the show, y'all know we got late stragglers, baby. The show ain't never changed. But we got folks who still come in late. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Lord Jesus Christ.
Oh, no.
All right. I want to just say welcome to everybody. Thank you all for being here. Listen, we got a great show. We got a few things that we got to cover today. We got to cover the shutdown. We got to cover the halt. People that are hurting and stuff in the United States of America. Bankruptcy. People struggling. And this nigga out here building that ballroom. I'm trying to keep from cussing. But listen, the King Jives Show has always been about commentary, and we speak and give voices to the forgotten voices, okay? Listen, I'm so excited today that we are going to be doing the reunion. This is always fun. I am so happy to be here with my people. Y'all, we got late folks straggling in. It's all right. But we are here. I love each and every last one of y'all. I love these Negroes that's here. I need a few housekeeping rules. I need all my moderators on deck. I don't want no negativity in the comments. I'm going to say it again, Auntie Deb. I don't want no negativity in the comments. All the moderators, please be up, okay? Any foolishness, any stuff that don't need to be, please exit stage left, okay? Today's going to be a good show. We're going to have fun. We're going to do what we need to do, okay? Y'all got me? All right, right after this commercial again, we're going to be up here with some of the kings because they still scrolling in. Y'all know this show ain't never changed, say. It ain't never changed. But we're gonna be right back right after this with everybody.
Thunder crackles, deep wells tall. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. 4 crowns, 4 thrones, 1 destiny. The king's return and the court awakens. Welcome to the reunion of the 4 kings and the court. Yeah. Trumpets sound off, angels bring a report. Every knee gon' bow, every tongue gon' confess. We the kings of the block and the spirit no less. Welcome to the reunion, the crown's resurrected. Bloodline, royal legacy protected. 4 kings rise, the throne perfected. This the reunion, divine connected.
I came from ashes, now I'm driven in grace. Someone came through like now the heavens make space.
Power in our voice when we speak, time shakes. The chord in the back, yeah, they ready for the quake. No peasants in the palace, only prophets in the chosen. Every lyric like fire, divine words spoken. They try to exile us, but the crown ain't broken.
I am weak. Y'all started already.
Marquise, I believe I shall sing, I shall wear a crown.
A golden crown.
Wait, we on time.
On time. It's well, you late. It's 3 minutes. It's all right.
I'm late, but I'm.
Oh, we are here tonight. We are here tonight. Moderators, again, any negativity and foolishness, please exit stage left in the comments. We are not doing any of that tonight. We are having good vibes. What's up, Shelly? I see y'all. All y'all down there. Auntie Nikki, listen here. It is what it is. Who we waiting on?
Jazz.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Lord. Marquise. Marquise, turn your mic up. Marquise, turn your mic up.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Oh, man.
Turn up just a little bit more.
Can you hear me now?
I hear it.
What about
Yeah, it sounds like you whispering.
Why do you see
We not doing ASMR tonight.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
You missing Jay too.
Jay is on his way to the hotel. He should be at the hotel now.
Not the hotel.
Well, see, he just got off the cruise.
He just got off the boat.
Oh no.
He just got off the cruise. So tonight, everybody, we are the kings and the court, 4 kings in the court. However we named it, we are here tonight. Okay. I don't know who getting swallowed up. But, yeah, but what's going on, St. James? I see you in the comments. So let's just go over a few things while we're waiting on everybody else to get started. And somebody text Jazz and tell Jazz, don't come in here asking about what we're doing. I didn't send the documentation already.
Oh no.
Man, gee. Oh, I'll be thinking about this. I'll be like, Lord, I forgot how we used to roll. All right, so y'all listen, we got a few things that we need to cover starting out. Well, first of all, I just want to do this. How is everybody doing?
I'm good.
Great.
No complaints.
Blessed, highly favored.
Good. It's good to see everybody. Not all here, but it's good to see familiar faces and all of that stuff like that. I can breathe. You know how you feel like a wedding day, like, oh my God, we did. Hallelujah.
Well, I guess now everybody ain't busy because this was brought up last year.
Yeah, it was.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We were going to do this last year live at it was at not Pride, but it was Shades of Pride. We was going to do this last year live. But some things, budgeting and whatever, it was what it was. But we're here. We're going to do it virtual and we're going to see how we can do it moving forward. So if everybody just want to go around the table, now we do have some new people in the classroom. If y'all just want to introduce yourselves and just say where you been, where you came from, and how you doing right now. And if you don't mind where your placement is, just let me know, okay, London? I would love to hear more of you tonight, okay? I'm just saying. Good morning.
I love my brother.
All right, whoever want to go ahead and go first so we can go ahead and get to this docket while we waiting on Jazz and Jay.
What can I start off?
Oh, go ahead. You're at the top in the middle. It's okay.
For right now. I bring you greetings, everyone, from the International College of Mission Workers. I am jurisdictional.
Hold on. Tony. I'm sorry, Reverend Mother. Tony, did you get the inbox? I sent it to you, Tony. Oh, go ahead, Darius. I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was elevated. I forgot London. I was elevated. I am now the national supervisor of trade and mission workers. Elevated by my mother, the international state mother, and I'm Darius, aka some things, and I'm grateful to be here with my family tonight, and we're gonna have a good time. Yes, right, Marcus. I'm a missionary. Mm-hmm.
1 second. Tony, inbox me on Facebook so I can send you the link, okay? I thought I had the right Facebook. My bad. I'm sorry. Okay, well, Ashley just stepped away. Kyrie, go ahead. Go ahead, Kyrie.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Kyrie, original King. I'm back home in Cincinnati now. I no longer live in Los Angeles. But no, I was here when we did the Kings. Anyway, now I host and co-host is my show called Candy Conversations. I've gone to the radio instead of being on YouTube. YouTube is too dramatic for me. I love the radio.
That's why I met Kyrie on the radio.
Yes.
Right. But anybody can listen to the show because we have there's an app on the website, so anybody can listen to our show. We come on Saturday nights, 11 p.m. Eastern time, called Candy Conversations. Me and my co-host, her name is Ramona Atkins. She is the voice of reason, as I call her. She makes sense of my craziness.
Okay.
All right, Ramona.
Next.
Hey, you guys. Remember me? I'm Ashley Abbott. I'm here in the Windy City of the Chicago. I have a show Wednesday night. Me and Darius actually have a show called Hit List on Wednesday night. Join us. We give our brand of banter on everything from politics to pop culture to fashion to music and beyond. And again, I've said this many times. I just want to thank Jives publicly for inviting me back and just giving me a platform that I could go on and do my own thing. So thank you again, Jives. I appreciate you.
Jazz ass late as ever. That's all right. Go ahead.
First lady got a doggone can't never be on time. I'm sorry. I was trying to be on time. I apologize.
Got to walk in the side so everybody can see what she got.
Okay. You better damn say it.
Hey, Marcus.
Marquise.
Hey, everybody. Y'all know who I am and what I'm here to do. Praise God. I'm the resident pastor. The freaky, sexy pastor, I guess. That's what they tell me. That's what they tell me. I cannot neither confirm or deny. But, yeah, I just been teaching. I've been teaching within my church community, and I'm now an educator in the public school system. Y'all pray for the public school system. But, yeah, I'm enjoying myself. And writing books. I have written a book and working on my second one. So I've been busy. I just been staying out of the blog sphere for the sake of traffic.
Where can we find your book?
It's called Good Form, exposing
That's
the
what I want to know,
power
Kyrie.
of. It's called
Wait, what is it called again?
Good Form, exposing.
Good form. All right.
Good Form. That's what it's called. Yes.
Oh.
Where is it at? Where is it at, Marquise?
It's available on all platforms, Amazon, and you can also get it at amhairston.org. It is on my website, so go get it.
So wait a minute. So Good Form. So is this about how to arch your back properly or something? What is it doing?
Oh no.
Yeah, actually, in a spiritual way. It talks about some of the stuff we're gonna talk about tonight. Performative religion, how as long as you look the part, you can pass in today's society, in today's church world. But
okay,
that's what it's about. But yeah, it's not a boring read, I promise.
Reason. All right.
What,
All
what
right, London. No, you last. You last, First Lady. You last. London, go ahead.
Hi, my name is London. I'm one of the originals. So I've been here.
Oh Lord.
You got any more to tell us, London?
Right, that's it.
No,
Original mother, come on.
I'm the state mother, and that's it.
Okay.
What you been up to?
Some things never change. What you been up to, daughter? What you been up to?
Living life.
Shit.
Not dying.
y'all, that damn London.
First lady.
Oh, how are y'all? I was hoping to have a praise break behind me because y'all know the first lady always got to have a praise break. But hello, I am one of the added additions to the royal court. A king cannot be without his queen, so I'm happy. Well, y'all be seeing me anyway, so happy to be on here with all these handsome kings and yeah, just happy to be a part. Happy to be a part for the past 4 years, might I add.
Praise God. We thank God for everybody being here on tonight. Praise Him. Oh.
Feel savage, body moving reckless, but the styles so lavish. Whisper in your ear, got your pulse going stag. Bass it deep, automatics in a mag. Candlelight flash with the ice in the chain. Every moving leg sound like thunder when you say you want.
All right, so
Excuse me, I got a request. At some point tonight, can you play Somehow I Made It?
somehow
Sheila kept on going.
no, because I'm gonna get a copyright strike. So I'm gonna play some music that I have copyright privileges to.
Ugh, I can't stand this.
Hey, everybody in the comment section. Hey, y'all. Hey.
So listen, y'all got the docket, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Everybody got the docket. So I got clips that we're gonna pop up and we're gonna do like we've been doing. All right. So first thing on the docket is first segment is we are talking about empty tables, broken promises. The government. We waiting on Jay, right?
Yeah.
Jay.
And Christian, is he going to be with us this evening?
I asked Christian to inbox me because the Facebook page that I have, I thought that was Christian's page. I guess it wasn't. Anyways, Christian, you know we love you. We really do. Put your hands on self. Jay, I know you just getting off the boat. We need you to get on this boat, okay?
Oh Lord.
So let's get ready to talk about the government snap. Now, Trump said that the Democrats did this, but this was actually started with Ronald Reagan. So we're going to be discussing real impacts, family missing meals, children going hungry. So let's also explain the government shutdown and the freeze and the slashing of critic aid. Okay, so let's talk about it. So this was started back in 1986. Reagan signs the Emergency Medicaid Treatment and Active Labor Act, guaranteeing health services to all undocumented immigrants. In 2025, Trump shut down the government, claiming that the Dems passed this law. So let me go find what Mr. Old Trump asked. Let me do this real quick. Right here. There you go.
Have gone totally crazy, and you don't know what they're going to do because they don't care about the people. They don't. I really think they have no leadership. They have a lot of very low IQ people. Jasmine Crockett is a low IQ person. A lot of them are. I don't want to insult too many of them, but a lot of them are. They have no rudder. I don't think they know what they're doing right now. You know, they've never done this before. They always agreed to go and, called an extension. Let's do an extension and talk. Even today, look at what happened today. They don't want to pay the people that have worked. And, this was supposed to be this was a test.
Oh Lord.
And they wouldn't pay the people that have been working. They said, no, we don't want to pay them. This is all the Democrats. Now, all we need is 5 Democrats. And I know a lot of Democrats that are saying they're more than 5. Probably not that many more than 5, but there are more than 5. And all we need is like 5 Democrat votes so we open our country again. Sad, though, we have the greatest economy in our history. We have the highest stock market. All these things are rocking. We will have by the end of my first year more than $20 trillion of investment. The all-time record is $3 $3 trillion. I think it's China. We're going to have $20 or $21 trillion. We've never had anything like it coming in because of tariffs. The money pouring into our country, the plants that are opening, AI, automobiles, everything. And the Democrats want to close our country. They're really, you know, they say deranged. They suffer. I guess it's Trump derangement syndrome, which I think is going down now as an official condition by the doctors. I think they get paid extra money if they handle it because it's more difficult to handle than a normal mental disease.
I smell manure.
But you know what? They really should approve an extension, get the country back to work, get the people paid. And, you know, it's very simple. You just don't know what's going on. There's something wrong with them. Yeah, it's sad, actually.
Who closed the government?
The Republicans.
No, like what was it? The Republicans or the Democraticus?
The Republicans.
I forgot the key.
I want to say that they try to come to an agreement when it came to Medicare or Medicaid or something like that. They could not both get on the same page. So I think inadvertently being them not budging, that's what made Trump and the Republicans shut the government down. So it's both parties, but it's because the Democrats will not budge on certain things. That's the reason why they said, well, in retaliation, we're just going to shut the government down until we can come to a decision.
So to be a little more technical, when they passed the big ugly bill that they called the big beautiful bill, that took money out of programs like Medicaid, like SNAP, other vital services to give tax breaks, permanent tax breaks to millionaires and billionaires. So to pay for that tax, because they made the tax cuts permanent. So that means that a person who's a millionaire or billionaire might theoretically be paying less taxes than a school teacher, a policeman, those of us who are considered middle class. With that being said, Medicaid, and they tried to be strategic with this, the cuts to Medicaid are set to take effect in January, at the end of the year. Okay, that's after the midterm elections. What they're trying to do is fake everybody out. But people are catching on. Right now, people are getting their premium notices. I just got mine for my health insurance from work. And my premium is damn near doubled.
Yep.
What I'm paying for a premium is double. That's a reality. A lot of people who are working also are on SNAP benefits. I work at a place where all the consumers that I serve are directly receiving Medicaid or SNAP benefits. And so when the government does not pass a budget, which is what caused the shutdown, this is why we're in the situation we're in. The Democrats are not going along with the Republicans because guess what? The Republicans have lied and broken their words so many times. They're saying, we're not going to negotiate till you open up the government. Well, how can we believe that you're going to negotiate when all the other times you told us you were going to negotiate, you didn't? So what's happening is neither side trusts one another, because technically the Republicans could open the government up today because they have the numbers. There's this thing in the Senate called nuclear option where they can suspend the rules and vote by a simple majority. They don't need the Democrats because they got the numbers. They can suspend the rules and vote that nuclear option and open the government up, but they don't want to open the government up because they want to use this to continue to enact Project 2025, 26.
And who told them that Project 2025 was going to actually happen?
Madam Harris.
Common told the people that, but didn't nobody want to listen. But now they mad. Okay, go ahead.
Well, how do you he sits up and he blames the Democrats for the government being closed and people being out of work, but all these he is over the executive branch. The president controls the executive branch. So all these federal workers that are furloughed or losing their jobs, and technically by law, you cannot lay off federal employees. That's federal law during a shutdown. So some massive lawsuits from this. The economy is going to be wrecked because guess what? If people can't pay their mortgage, they can't pay their car payments. If those people that depend on SNAP benefits, and a lot of them voted Republican, that affects your local economy. So everybody's going to feel it.
Which in turn, like you said, people are not going to be able to afford to pay their mortgages, which is what we're going to go back to when the stuff went down with the pandemic and people weren't able to work. So what do you do?
Yeah, you get to a point where you got to choose between whether you can pay health insurance or pay your rent.
But with them taking away SNAP benefits, which means crime is definitely going to go up.
Definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah.
They already talking about, baby, y'all cut my snaps off. They ramsack in the grocery stores. They filling up carts, running out of there, filling up the cars. It's gonna be too many people. You can't stop all of them. Look, I'll try to make it.
That's like it was at Target, running in Target, stealing everything. That's what's gonna happen.
And what's so mad about this is too, all those people in Congress, they getting a paycheck while you got federal employees standing in line at soup kitchens.
Right.
Ain't even in session because Mike Johnson won't open the House, but all these people are getting paid.
Well, isn't it? What's very, very, what's very just mind blowing to me is in the midst of all this going on, this fool is building a freaking ballroom.
Oh, hold on, Jazz. We coming to that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's next. That's next.
I thought we was ready to put on in. That man.
Let's finish this. Marquise, Ashley, none of y'all want to say? Go ahead.
America is acting like that man who will buy a new suit while his kids' shoes got holes in them. Like you can't build. Well, we're gonna talk about it, but yeah, you can't build a ballroom when your people are starving. And for me, this shutdown is not about government. It's about governance. Because the system broke down because it was already built on broken promises anyway. So we are not people of color, people of a certain, economic class. They are not included in the decision-making processes of the leaders of this country. So we fall through the cracks, because I'm a state employee and I got the email 2 days about my premiums, and then I also live with or support people who get SNAP benefits. And the state of Virginia has declared, or North Carolina, and I know it's a few states, but they're declaring states of emergency just so funds can be reallocated and redirected to supplement SNAP, so that way on a state by state basis SNAP benefits can still hit on November 1st. But Darius summarized it in a way that there's not too much more to say, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. When the lights go off in DC, it's bad. The Lord said, let there be light, and then Congress turned around and said, we'll get back to you, Lord, after the recess.
London.
And all of the longest government shutdowns have been when Republicans were in control of the executive branch and the legislative branch. There's no reason why you can't get none done if you got the White House and Congress. And you got the Supreme Court stacked in your favor. There's something deeper here than just, what we see on the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
want to get to this ballroom.
Oh, listen, because
Can I ask a stupid question? Wasn't Reagan a Republican? Oh, case closed.
Now he just signed the law. Now I don't know who controlled Congress at that time, but yeah, he was a Republican president.
But he signed that law because it's basically to him. If an immigrant needs to go to the hospital, they need to take care of. Be taken care of.
But guess what?
He signed that law.
It's not the immigrants who are on the system.
It's against the law.
It's London. We coming to the immigrant section in a little bit, but I like where you're going with that. I like where you're going because a lot of people that have been getting funded to protect immigrant and house immigrants are like getting or like blowing the whistle and they're coming to pick them up and they're just keeping all the money. It's a lot of backdoor stuff going on that I have talked about already, but it's the stuff that we need to pay attention to. And some of our own skin folks that really ain't all the way kin folks, but skin folks that's doing all the foolishness. But you know, even with this government shutdown, it's like what the people did not pay attention to was everything that was being said. And now that, you know, Kamala is not the president, she's saying everything that she should have been saying when she was running for president, because now she cussing folks out, telling folks, you know, y'all motherfuckers is crazy and stuff. I'm like, where was this at when you was running? Because we needed this right here. But I understand. Jives,
I don't think, unfortunately, she could have said a million cuss words. I still don't think that she could have beat Trump. I just don't think.
Well, actually, she did beat Trump. I mean, they already told her.
She got the popular vote.
Yeah, they already told us that they cheated. I mean, you got Elon Musk said that they cheated. Trump said that they cheated. You got people saying that the system that they had,
that's why she said the system was broken.
Yeah. So, we're black people. We're really seeing all of this stuff, and we're not novice to it. We see it for what it is, and we've done our part. But it's like people keep playing in our faces.
Can we just reflect for just a second that the president and the president of the United States is a convicted felon.
34 counts.
And twice impeached.
Twice impeached, 34 counts.
So that means to me that anybody that has a felony, they shouldn't have any restrictions on getting a job. If a felon is president of the United States, you should truly be able to be anything in this country you want to be.
Don't say anybody, because they don't apply to black people.
Well,
and he's a pedo. Yep. That's right, Auntie Nick. He's a pedophile. Yep.
Speaking of that, I want to ask because I see Jasmine pushing the issue. I see a lot of the Democrats pushing the issue when they're having these congressional meetings, especially with the FBI director, whatever his name is, Patel. Okay. Let's just say hypothetically speaking that they were to find his name, which we already know his name is on the Epstein files. It's already been stated. But if we have actual proof, what is that going to really do when, like you guys just said, he has 34 counts of charges and 2 impeachments? What difference is it going to make at this point? Whether
he's never going to do a day in prison, but it could be an impeachable offense to get him out of office.
But what about the 34 occurrences that he already has? Is that not an impeachable?
They gave him presidential immunity. He has immunity. He's never going to see a day in prison for anything that he does.
This is so stupid.
I don't understand people why we're putting so much energy into getting the Epstein files. Whatever it says, it's not going to change anything.
Exactly.
The folks that are not president, who you already seen what's happening to some of these high-profile people. What's the guy, Prince Andrew?
Mm-hmm.
And he giving up his title because guess what? That it's somebody that just came out with a book, a deceased who was she was abused by Epstein, and saying and account stories of Prince Andrew S.A.ing her. So it's a lot of powerful people connected to this. People are going to go out, and people that help cover it up and look the other way, they're going to go down too.
You know, I remember
they don't believe
everybody else going down, but the president.
Exactly.
That's usually what happens to people, though. If you look at him, though, his political career, the people that have went to prison and paid are people that were in his orbit. They took the fall for him. Paul Manafort, when he ran the first time, Paul Manafort was the campaign manager the first time Trump ran. He was colluding with the Russians.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
There's whoever y'all good at this political stuff. So with these SNAP benefits being, because now they're saying they're just on hold. So once it opens back up, will they stack them up and give the people November, December, and tack it on to January, or is it just lost?
That'll be real nice.
I think it'll be like what some states are doing is they're tapping into other emergency funds to supplement, and then they'll probably pay themselves back when that money comes through. Some states that really want to do away with it, they're gonna say, and Florida is one that you never know. Florida might say, "No, man, we ain't got none. We ain't doing it."
All right, thanks. All right, we're gonna move on.
So wrong.
We about to find out.
So everybody who voted for Trump thought y'all was going. This is the crazy thing. Everybody who voted for Trump, y'all thought y'all was gonna get a check. Y'all thought y'all was gonna get a check. Y'all Hispanics, y'all voted. I will vote.
You got
I would vote. Now y'all mad because he deported y'all ass, and now you feel, oh my God, my son, my daughter, my husband. But you know what's crazy is that we ain't got to there yet because we're gonna get to there. But they're deporting even some of us. They sending us away now.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to that.
Wait till we get to that. I can't
wait. Baby, because listen, just so y'all know, we are gonna cover Marvin Winans. We are going to cover Patrick Riddick, but we got to get these things out of the way first. So we have two more documents.
The shebang is at the end.
Hey, baby, because we cutting up at the end. Y'all didn't like when Brian and I was talking, baby. We got all the court up here, and baby, you might as well get yourself to be pissed off today. All right, praise God.
Another push in the spirit, but I'm gonna wait for the spirit to release itself. I feel a push.
Make me smoke. Y'all gonna make me smoke.
So let's get ready and talk about the ballroom over bread. How they're choosing to spend almost $300 million. And this was confirmed. The demolition started October 30th to create a 90,000 square foot ballroom that's going to cost between $200 million and $300 million to build on the east side of the White House. It's going to be a lavish construction with citizen losing assistance. Americans leadership is partying while people are starving. And hold on, let me give y'all a visual of this. This is where they're building. Now, I've actually been to the White House. Have y'all been to the White House before?
Yes. I haven't been in around it.
That gate out front.
Yeah, I've been out the gate. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, the gate.
So I've been to the White House before, and I remember going through the East Wing. You know, you had to go through the curtains and all that stuff like that. But a 90,000 square foot ballroom, I think that's a bit excessive. Like, what the hell you need with a 90,000 square foot ballroom? That ain't it. Hold on, here you go.
What was the East Wing?
I was gonna get to that.
The first ladies' quarters.
The East Wing is a history. I did some research, and it's a history of being the first ladies' quarters there. So Eleanor Roosevelt was the first lady to establish the office of the East Wing, of the first lady's office in the East Wing. Laura Bush launched her literacy efforts there. Michelle Obama kicked off and oversaw her Let's Move campaign there. And it says a lot that all this money is being donated by private donors, because that means it's kind of a pay for play thing. You're gonna you have access to the White House anytime you want it. All the biggest corporations in America, they said, are donating. He said no tax funds will be going towards this. That's what he said. So
hold on. He said no tax funds.
No tax dollars. It's all private donors from some of the biggest corporations in America, like Meta and Apple, and all those people who were on that stage at the.
So while people is over here starving,
come on,
and can't get benefit right in the middle of freaking the holidays, you gonna take your ass and take private donors allegedly to build a fucking ballroom?
Absolutely.
My God.
Absolutely.
Girl,
only in
move my ass about this.
In the words of Nene Leakes, the ghetto.
It's like y'all here and looking like what type of president is this?
I
feel like we are literally in the Twilight Zone. Like, is this really freaking happening in our country where we have to sit back and it's just like we have to take it? What can't we can't do nothing.
Right.
And to me, it says a lot about his and Melania's relationship with the East Wing having such a rich history for first ladies. It says a lot about the role of the first lady in his administration, you know, and ultimately it says a lot about what he thinks of the role of the first lady, in my opinion.
She hates him as much as we do.
Hello.
And she don't even talk.
But you know, they said that he like little boys.
I believe it.
I was gonna play something because that will
I'm getting ready to go back straight. I'm going back straight. Too many people is gay. I don't want to be gay no more.
You know, they said it's in the Epstein files allegedly that he like little boys.
But Kwame, in response,
I'm now looking for a women's.
This is why voting matters. Our votes don't matter.
But
elections have consequences as well.
And I think there also has to be something said about process in the past because the White House is not his personal property. That's our
right.
That's
exactly.
There is a process to how these things are supposed to happen. I did a little research too. When in the past, when past presidents have made changes to the White House, there's a White House preservation society. Congress is supposed to be involved.
Yeah.
There's a system there's a procedure that you're supposed to go through to get approval to do these things. Well, he has bucked all of that.
All of it.
He wants to do. And because Congress is not functioning as an independent, co-equal branch of government, they're as Congress right now is essentially his do boy.
Mm-hmm.
But he does what he wants to do. But he's doing everything.
So y'all mean to tell me this hasn't been congressionally approved?
No.
It's supposed
it wasn't.
Congress is supposed to have a say. Now he's saying that he is not using tax dollars.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that either.
All right.
Do you remember Michelle Obama wanted to put a vegetable garden in and they gave her absolute
hell?
But see, hold on. Trump wore a tan suit and they gave him total hell behind
Obama. You said Trump.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, God. Our forever president wore a tan suit to the White House and to some meetings, and they gave him hell for a tan suit. But y'all ain't saying a thing about this orange bitch that's been tore down. This is almost like sacred property.
It is.
Like this is
built by black people, of course.
Built by the coloreds, okay?
He's removing history. That is a historical building. That is, you are literally tearing what you just said, what the niggas for y'all white asses. And now you're taking it's just like he's destroying.
And even if sorry, Jazz, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Even if they were going to demolish it. Go ahead. I'm so sorry. Go ahead. Finish your
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
Even if they were going to demolish it, there was a way they could donate parts of it to, the Smithsonian or some of the other museums. They just tore fuck it. Just tear it all down.
They weren't supposed to tear all of it down initially. Not supposed to be.
They weren't even supposed to build no damn ballroom.
No. Hold on. I'm gonna play this real quick. So just so we have some context, I'm gonna play this.
It was never thought of as being much. It was a very small building, and rather than allowing that to hurt a very expensive, beautiful building that, frankly, they've been after for years. You have that. I brought these along so people could see, but it's there's a relative. Nobody's actually seen anything quite like it. It'll be one of the great ballrooms anywhere in the world. It's about $300 million. It's set to do many, many things, including meetings of foreign leaders, including the honoring of foreign leaders. You can see this. This is a plan. If it's got tables so that you honor a foreign leader, we have a proper space. Right now, we have a space that with tables holds about 79 people. And this is a proper kind of a thing. Now, what the White House was doing, as you know, is they were putting tents out on the lawn. This is an interior shot of the ballroom. I think
y'all wanted the Kings to show up.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm sorry, I was actually, I was out and about. I said I was out and about, so I just happened to click.
Yeah.
You know what? Don't do it. Don't do it. I just happened to see you was live, but that's what's up. Hey, everybody, what's going on?
Hey. I address something because somebody said that congressional approval was not needed because I made that statement that congressional approval was not needed. Now, I did some researching because I knew I was right for a reason. Congressional approval is not required for minor cosmetic changes or day-to-day maintenance of the White House. However, major renovation or demolitions typically involve several regulatory bodies and depend on Congress for funding. But I guess he's saying if the money is coming from a private source, he can just buck all of that because if it's not coming from taxpayer dollars.
But this is still a government building, though. You know what I'm saying?
Because while you building that, people are suffering. So you can't sit there and tell me that you're not taking away from the American people because y'all are shutting down shit like food stamps and Medicaid stuff that people vitally need.
Period.
You're trying to tell me the same breath that you getting it sponsored by private donors. So even if that was the case, that still does not make it even better because we still got people out here that still are depending on SNAP benefits.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Only
in America.
Not even SNAP benefits. We also just bailed out Argentina for $40 billion.
No, hold on, wait. Let's go back to. Okay, I hate to do this, but let's go back to Biden. We just gave Ukraine $60 billion. Can we talk about that? And then now
that's a whole in a totally different context, and that's an issue of national security. Because guess what, Russia. Because we're in this thing called NATO, and we're bound by treaty if they attack a NATO country. And if you keep letting Russia expand, which is what they're trying to do, and they hit a NATO country, guess what? We in a war because
like if Russia hit Poland, bitch, it's over.
It's over. We got to go.
You right about it. We sure do got to go. Pack our asses up right up on that Carnival cruise ship. We take our ass across the water, and we drop our ass off in Jamaica.
Carnival cruise.
You go take a cruise ship over there, Jasmine. You go take a.
We don't want y'all no more. Y'all fight too much.
Pack our asses up. We out of here. Drop me off at the island. I'll see y'all later.
Yeah, that's in our. That's in our national security strategic.
And that's in my national security too, to take my ass right to Dominican Republic. Y'all will not be touched.
You know, we can actually sail to the Bahamas and we'll be all right.
Let's not forget.
I love that y'all want to fly.
Let's not forget that he has a foreign
What are
adversary.
y'all? One at a time, everybody. Go ahead.
Let's not forget that he has a foreign adversary building a military base here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
not-
Idaho, isn't it?
Qatar.
Yeah.
Idaho.
Well,
Let's not forget that.
his friends. Remember, they just gave him a very expensive plane, and him and his family and his son-in-law making deals.
A $700 million plane.
What the fuck? Now, Tony. Now you do a lot of politics as well. What's your thoughts?
I mean, I'm not surprised by any of it. He did it the first time. Y'all let him do it a second time. He gonna run the gambit. Like,
ain't you up there with him?
Excuse me.
Ain't you up there with him up north in DC?
I'm in Maryland. I'm not in DC.
Oh, close enough, DMV.
Close enough.
You next though.
I mean,
just
to me,
about.
you got a foreign adversary on our land, and these white people and these crap. I'm like, is y'all stupid? Like y'all ain't got common sense.
You know
Well, I will say I am waiting for the other white counterparts to really get slapped when that food stamp stops.
Yeah,
because they gonna feel it. The the MAGA nuts, the ones that's on the stamp.
Oh, they already mad right now. They mad.
It's about to get worse.
They voted for it.
Did they really think that it was only going to affect us? Like y'all, that little stupid to see that all this is going on was not going to affect y'all that's living on the system too.
No,
they didn't think that.
They some crazy ass.
They were
crazy ass saltine crackers.
Well, just like they've been doing that to black people in federal positions. How more than 300 plus black women have lost their federal jobs. They thought they were going to do the same thing across the board and just handpick us out of different programs. And sorry for you, but I'll just sit back and watch.
So just to clarify, so it is definitely set in stone that come November 1st, no one is going to be receiving. It's not certain states.
I thought it was January.
No, it's November 1st.
No, November 1st.
Before Thanksgiving.
The funds won't be coming from the federal government.
Funds will not
Right.
be, so you will not get a deposit to
Well-
your EBT or your SNAP card.
Now,
Unless
see the difference
states
is
come up with some kind of funding.
right, like you
States
said,
come up with some funding.
certain states will come up with, they may come up with things to subsidize to help for people getting food and other things like that. But there are many Republican states now that are on the Trump train and will be like, well, sorry for you.
Yep.
So those are the people that I'm waiting to get hit and gob slapped and go to that store and swipe and see if they run out of Walmart and not pay for nothing. I'm waiting on them. The toothless, the ones you be like,
the hillbillies.
yeah, right. Exactly. The ones that you're like, okay.
Mad at him.
London, what you say?
Run on America First. Wasn't that his slogan? First America First.
Mm-hmm.
London, what'd you say?
This what baffles me. All the states that are affected are the states that voted for him.
Well,
I'm running.
The ones that are heavy Republican led, they gonna drop themselves for more.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought I'd throw that out there.
So let me play this real quick because this is what they said the ballroom gonna look like. So hopefully I don't get hit with a copyright strike on this. Oh, well,
But you, I'm gonna be. Mm-hmm.
And that was the end of the
That ain't gonna be 100 years later.
as laid out by the founding fathers, and the beginning of the healing.
oh, okay.
And you know what's so crazy? I could actually see that happening.
Mm-hmm.
If you could talk about how he what's the word? How he incited that insurrection that took place on January 6th.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
You think that them motherfuckers ain't gonna turn around and bust your it's inevitable at this point. Like something has to give, something has to be done about this person. And I don't know where the hell the Simpsons episode is about him laying in the casket. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
I don't understand, but I don't understand how he did not get in trouble for the January 6th. Because if you all remember when Jazz brought that broad on here, what was her name?
Oh, Jesus.
Bevelin. But he brought Bevelin on
it.
And Bevelin told us something was gonna happen. She kept saying, "You'll see." She never said what it was. She just said, "You'll see."
She did say that.
I'm not gonna talk about that night because that's when I was being stupid.
What you mean you was being stupid?
I defended the fuck nigga who obviously don't give a fuck about me.
Oh.
Who'd you defend?
Oh.
Look. You gotta use Cliff Notes for me because I want to.
Jazz wasn't here.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
On that one. She missed that one.
Yeah.
And we're moving.
But look at the comments. I guess they say the force. Look at the comment.
No.
But I really, and to see that commercial, if anybody's seen that commercial and it didn't make you feel some type of way, something really is wrong with you, because even looking at that is what he's trying to do. And I really feel like in my heart, when he made the statement, after him, there will be no other president, I think that is the reason why he's making or trying to make these changes, because he really believes in his mind that no one else is going to come behind him, which is in a kingdom mentality.
This is his Marie Antoinette moment.
Yes.
Let them eat cake, that kind of thing. This is where the turning point where we'll probably see, if we're lucky to see it, his own base and people turn against him when they go hungry. That's why I say at this point, we just need to sit back, buckle down, and just watch the show. Don't get involved. Don't run to the street, because they want to turn the attention and focus on us. Well, keep it to yourself.
I'm gonna keep my boots on the ground. I'm gonna keep my boots on the ground.
Okay, so I want to show something else before we actually move on. Where was this video at? Here we go. I hope this thing is not that long.
Yeah, certain areas are being left. We determined that after really a tremendous amount of study with some of the best architects in the world, we determined that really knocking it down, trying to use a little section. The East Wing was not much. There was not much left from the original. It was over the course of 100 years, it was changed. The columns were removed, and it was a much different building. Then a story was added on in 1948, 1949. There was a story added on, which was not particularly nice. And the building was very, very much changed from what it was originally. It was never thought of as being much. It was a very small building. And rather than allowing that to hurt a very expensive, beautiful building that, frankly, they've been after for years. You have that. I brought these along so people could see, but it's, there's a relative.
Okay. Well, anyways, Trump.
The White House East Wing looks like today. This is why they didn't want Treasury Department and White House employees from sharing more images about the current state of the White House. Just take a look. Donald Trump in July told the American public that he would not interrupt the construction, or rather the current building in its current form, because he really loved the White House as is, and that the ballroom that he was building would be built adjacent to the current White House structure. This is what the East Wing looks like now. This is complete demolition. This is not building adjacent to the White House structure. Now, if anyone has ever visited the White House before this demolition, you would remember when you walk in for a tour or for an event, you walk through the doors of the East Wing. The doors used to be here. Now, it's all rubble. And the White House does not want anyone to see this. So please do me a favor and spread this everywhere, because these are the pictures taken by the Washington Post that this White House wants to keep private. Follow along for more.
All right, here we go.
The construction of the new White House ballroom will begin. For 150 years, presidents, administrations, and White House staff have longed for a large event space on the White House complex that can hold substantially more guests than currently allowed. President Trump has expressed his commitment to solving this problem on behalf of future administrations and the American people. The White House is one of the most beautiful and historic buildings in the world. Yet the White House is currently unable to host major functions, honoring world leaders in other countries, without having to install a large and unsightly tent approximately 100 yards away from the main building's entrance. The White House State Ballroom will be a much-needed and exquisite addition of approximately 90,000 total square feet of innately designed and carefully crafted space with a seated capacity of 650 people.
We're good at building. I'm good at building things, and we'll get it built quickly and on time. It'll be beautiful, top of the line. We've retained the best architects and engineers, everything else. It'll be built over on the east side, and it will be.
Oh, I can't take this man's voice anymore. Jesus Christ. What y'all think?
Only in America can we replace empathy with architecture.
I think.
Sorry.
Like I said, he ran on America first, and it just doesn't seem like the Americans are being put first in any of this. Nothing. is benefiting the Americans.
Well, the 1%, yes.
Well,
yeah, if you are a millionaire that's almost a billionaire, you are okay. I think I saw Bishop Jake. Oh Lord, I don't want to do that. Lord Jesus.
Oh, you mean Bishop Jakes with Governor Hot Wheels?
Jesus is the reason
For the season, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yes, he.
And I'm glad you brought that up, Star. How would you know what the former presidents have wanted for 150 years ago? You weren't even thought of, and I'm sure that is not documented anywhere that the presidents wanted to build a freaking ballroom.
First of all,
hosting
it's a
foreign
whole
leaders.
security. It's a whole security risk.
Yeah,
you know what it is. He goes and visits all these other dignitaries, and they have palaces and ballrooms,
Right?
Come on.
estates and all of that, and he feels like he wants a toy too. So
Right. That's all this is.
Okay, so
meanwhile, folks with EBT cards, you're gonna be on the try again later list. But we got a disco for the elite.
So one at a time, y'all just let me know. Do y'all believe that? And this is a very dumb question, but do you believe that the president cares about the peoples?
Is a pig's pussy pink?
Not all of them now. Not all. Okay, now this is the part I think y'all we get into the good stuff. I'm gonna play this, and then we're going to go right into the ICE.
Federal agents from ICE and Customs and Borders Patrol stormed and raided our Bronzeville homeless shelter that the city of Chicago asked our CDC to manage. Their actions traumatized our residents, unsettled our neighbors, and shook the very staff who sacrificially served the 260 men and women who called this shelter home. Without warning, 7 to 8 unmarked vehicles arrived. More than 30, that's right, 30 armed agents leapt out unannounced and began chasing people, human beings, who were merely standing outside of their shelter, preparing to head to work. Now let me emphasize, 60% of our immigrant residents are employed and work every single day. This is actual footage from our security cameras showing you what this terrifying raid looked like, but no words can describe what this dehumanizing act felt like. Some had legal papers and were literally snatched from the streets. I saw it with my own eyes. When we handed one agent the official papers of a legal resident, the masked agent took the documents, shoved our handcuffed resident into an unmarked vehicle, and sped off. That helplessness, watching dignity stripped and lives shattered in seconds, is a trauma that no community should endure.
I got something to say about you, Chris.
Is this activity a rehearsal for something darker? Perhaps even martial law. I get it. Some say they shouldn't be here illegally. Others feel frustration that migrants received resources while so many of our own unhoused and unemployed still struggle. I hear that. I understand that. But today, I'm not asking us to debate politics, partisanship, or even the valid tensions that exist. I'm asking us to consider this. What is the role of humanity in moments like this? As a faith leader, I choose to anchor myself with what Micah chapter 6 verse 8 declares. He has shown you, O mortal, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? To act justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with your God. This is not about political sides. This is about moral responsibility. Many in our city feel helpless, unsure what to do. Let me be clear. We must continue to serve. We must continue to house, clothe, and feed the more than 260 residents entrusted to us, no matter what. But let me be honest, this crisis has made the work even harder. Some of our residents who were working will now lose their jobs out of fear for being seized on their way to or from work. Serving this many residents already has our budgets stretched to the breaking point. If you believe in justice, if you believe in mercy, I invite you to stand with us to help provide shelter, clothing, and daily meals. Your partnership will ensure that this vital work not only continues, but grows stronger.
First off,
I was not ready for that.
Did y'all see that?
I was not ready for that.
Nigga really asking for a donation.
That's not all of it. Now this nigga's in the Church of God in Christ. He a part of the church now. This man got, I want to say, $2 million to house immigrants and American citizens. And then ironically, ICE just show up.
Jesus, I'm ready.
Oh yeah, he called you. Yeah, he called you. Yeah.
Come get me, Lord.
But you up here asking for donation.
I'm ready. I'm ready, Jesus. I was ready for you to come
Money grab, money grab.
Look at it too.
That'll do it.
But check this out. Not only is he getting money from the government, he's also getting money from Israel because I'm gonna do a show on this. I promise to God. This man is connected to the prime minister of Israel over there. So how is this black man, this Negro?
I know he's driving a Maybach.
I'm sure he's getting
I
funds from
know
the
that nigga
state
driving a Maybach.
and the city as well for housing.
That nigga got a Maybach. He got a mansion. That nigga got cars galore. That nigga got a 6-car garage. I know
somebody called Tess and Monica.
Marquise, your mic went out. I'm so done because you got you.
Giles, did you see that before you showed us?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, you knew what our reaction was going.
Oh, I knew what was about to pop up on the screen. Did, but see,
I'm so like, are you serious?
Oh, that's not it. Y'all about to be real pissed. Watch this.
You got me fucked up. You gonna punch me? You gonna hit me? You gonna hit me? You gonna hit me?
Now, mind you, this is supposed to be the police, but this is ICE too.
Hey, you hiding my arm! You hiding me!
Child, if this punky don't,
this is at school.
If this punky don't put that umbrella down and whoop this crack inside.
Florida.
This is at school. She was picking her kids up or dropping her kids off from school.
Let's continue.
You went too far.
You got it, Cat. That's the devil, Cat. Okay? That's the devil. That police officer is the devil.
Oh my
God. Okay? That's the devil.
Hey, y'all, I gotta move this line.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Get the fuck off of that lady. You ain't breathing like a man, bro. You is wrong. You is wrong.
No. First of all, they should put them phones down and start whooping his ass. But this is why. But this is why I tell all my female friends to start carry a can of bear mace. Mace them motherfuckers in the face. Cause white men always manhandle women, especially black women. They never do that to men. Get you a can of bear mace and let go and let God and let them motherfuckers have it.
First of all, I'm confused at how, and I think I said this before on one of the other shows. I'm confused as to how all y'all niggas is standing around
with their phones
with y'all phones, and then one dude to my this the devil. Man, if you don't put that phone down, start swinging and putting them Tom and Jerry on that bitch. Are you serious?
Right. If that's the devil, why you ain't fighting the devil?
Like, I'm confused as to how y'all sitting out here watching this black woman get twirled and whirled by this white man like this.
Because they worried about their own records.
A lot of us do not recognize or fully comprehend that we are in a fight for our very survival. We have gotten used to living in this country. A lot of us living today, we didn't go through what our forefathers and foremothers had. And so reality has come home to roost. These people are not playing anymore. They're showing us what they really think of us and how they feel about us. And it's scary. It's scary, but we're going to have to raise up as a people.
And that's what I was going to say too, Darius. I'm glad you said that. What is it actually turning into? We are actually literally about to see a whole full blown out civil war. Because black folks ain't gonna. I need to put on a shirt. We are not our ancestors because y'all fucking with the wrong people. They gonna start popping back.
You also have to realize that's what they want.
That's what I think he wants. Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. DLB. Now, typically, I have been ignoring these comments, but you said you love us, but we wouldn't have done anything either. Oh. You don't know us. You don't know us. Because I'm going to tell you something, baby. If they had to be my auntie, sister, brother, anybody, baby, you catching these paws. Period. Like, I don't know what you talking about in these goddamn comments, but I'm going to tell you right now, it wouldn't have been me sitting around letting the policeman beat on somebody, and I'm sitting there looking, bitch, I'm going to pick up the nearest thing and bash that nigga upside his motherfucking head.
That's why I'm urging all young black men and black women, if you have any kind of bench warrant, any kind of anything, they're in Chicago here, they're using that to detain black people. If you have warrants, because it's a federal, so they can look wherever you've lived or been. There's been a lot of young black men detained just failure to show up to court, that kind of stuff. So clean it up.
Yeah, I heard her sister say that when they raided that apartment building. She said that they're holding them.
I really want to emphasize that this is racial and civil rights violation. This stuff that they're doing is racial and civil rights violation. Even when it comes to, I know we want to say that we have a problem with the immigrants, but the thing that we have to understand is that yes, we may have a problem with the immigrants, but these immigrants are taking the jobs that we don't want to do.
I know. You know what people need to realize? If they hate them, they hate you too.
Hello.
But listen, them immigrants is doing the work. Because the farmers found out, and what the farmers say, white folks are lazy. They got there trying to pick that fruit. They was too lazy, couldn't do it.
And we weren't doing it. We let them know we ain't doing it.
We didn't do that.
So I have a question. If anybody knows about the law, because I've always wondered this. These people are coming in plain clothes with masks put on their head. We can't see who they are, pulling up in strange vehicles. So if we were to go off and, clock one of them out of fear, what legal ramifications is that? Because we don't know who these people are.
None. You're going to get shot. You're going to get shot dead.
Use deadly force on you.
You're going to get shot. And that's what I was going to say to DLB and to Jives in the comments. It's not just about, well, somebody should jump in. You're talking about a cop who is armed, and that would be the perfect excuse for him to start pulling a weapon and start laying everybody out.
You make sure you disarm him and grab the weapons.
I get it, but justice is a lot slower nowadays than social media. And I'm going to refer to this a little later when we start talking about the church, because justice is slow. We talk about innocent to proven guilty. When we see the video, there is no question around innocence or guilt. So to wait for due process, right, exactly, Kyrie, to wait for due process to take place in a social media generation, it's too late by then. You only got how many minutes, seconds did it take for George Floyd to lose his breath? You only got minutes. You got minutes. And justice is a lot slower. You got to file warrants and go to court and wait for the date to be set. But we didn't see the video. So we need our justice to catch up to our technology. Because when ICE start detaining citizens, we ain't just lost control. We done lost our conscience. Because if Jesus was born today, Mary would have got detained. Joseph would have had to get detained to find his paperwork. You know what I'm saying? So it's so bad out here, y'all. I'm going to take my birth certificate put it in my glove box right there with my driver's license and everything else. Like, get your passport, get your birth certificate, keep a citizenship pack or something on you at all times.
My fiance travels with his, and so does his family. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. And it's really sad because unfortunately the justice system is stacked against us. You got a court that is Trump. Everything this man wants to do, this court is siding with. So you can't even depend on the justice system because they against us.
And that is crazy.
I gotta smoke.
And see, Marcus, I'm glad you went on into this about even with the church stuff, because honestly, even with the Constitution the way that it is, no one is safe. We got laws, we got all this other stuff. In a couple weeks, the Saints, Aints, and Friends is going to be in Memphis for convocation. And they got the National Guard, they got ICE, they got the police and everything. And y'all think that they're going to be like, oh, hey, church mother, how you doing? They ain't going to give 2 cares about you.
I saw some coon on TikTok telling them he is so glad that they are there in Memphis because now he feels safe. He has walked to the store for the first time in 20 years. What type of foolishness is this?
I'm gonna say, because it was in Jacksonville. You know, Jacksonville is in an uproar, and if you got enough people jumping on one person, ain't shit that person can do. I don't care if they got a gun or not, and especially if you hit them in the brick right here, they really can't do shit. So
but you got to think about what comes after that, because now
I'd rather put
children.
I get you trying to be. I'd rather put my life on the line for somebody who cannot defend themselves versus these crackers any day of the week.
I get that, and I'm not speaking against that, but the reality of it is, a lot of that goes through people's minds in a split second. If something happened to me, what happens to my babies?
Yeah.
What happens to my children? What happens to my spouse? What happens to my mother that I take care of? Yeah. There's so many considerations in a split moment. I get what you're saying. I agree.
Y'all, and we have 3 more years of this.
I don't think we're gonna make it. I'm being so honest with you. I don't think that this man is not gonna be able to forgive. He's not, and just the way things are going, I really feel in my heart that I don't think that we're going to have 3 years of this. I think someone is literally, they already caught something going on when he was coming off the Air Force One. They had to investigate. It was like a setup or something. Something I saw where basically it looked like someone could have potentially sniped him out. Like, they're on their P's and Q's because they know people are really, 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 and it's not even us. It's not us. It's on people that's trying to take him out. So I really
it's his own people, Jazz. It's his own people.
That's why I said I feel like with us, what they said in the comments, we just chilling. We just chilling, looking back. We waiting to see what the wall gonna look like tomorrow. Ain't that what she said on Color Purple? I want to see
that's right.
I want to see, because it's getting to a point where his own people is literally waking up and they're like, wait a minute. Like, no, everything this fool has promised us has not came to pass, but you're building shit like a ballroom.
Hello.
While my family is going hungry, you're over here still. Did y'all see the latest thing? What they doing with the Air Force One? The upgrades.
Yeah.
This nigga got a whole modern room with a whole king size bed, flat screen TV. They got the officials have their own room on the plane. They have a whole freaking kitchen.
How big is this damn plane?
That's
huge.
It's huge.
Huge. It's like a cruise ship in the air.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I was so flabbergasted when I saw the renovate, and I don't know if they're starting on the upgrades, but when I looked at it, I said, "Ain't no way in hell."
Wait a minute, is that plane he got from Qatar?
Yeah.
I want to say yes. I'm not sure, but I want to say yes. But
They said it probably wouldn't even get done in his.
I don't think it's gonna get done in his.
They have to take the whole plane apart and put it back together to ensure nothing is. They gave it to him with something planted in there and all that. So,
but the fact that this is even being discussed, the fact that you're even entertaining the idea of having a whole freaking hotel suite in the air. Somebody bust that shit down out the air. Y'all got all these damn missiles and shit. Y'all got all these damn planes and shit.
Hey, hold on, Jazz. Wait a minute.
I condone violence on this.
But going back to what Jazz said, I agree with Jazz, but I also agree with Ashley. I don't think he gonna make it this whole term, but I don't think nobody gonna take him out. I think it's his health. But
he ain't gonna make it right.
But the agenda is the agenda. So I think even if he is dead, the agenda's still gonna go forth. Because that's the power that he wants.
That JD Vance is not much better. So
no, he works. Yep. He absolutely works.
Tony, what you finna say, Tony?
No, I said no. JD Vance is worse. Like that's not.
He is worse, but they're not gonna follow.
He's worse.
He's not
younger.
But that's why he's there, because he was I believe this is my belief. I believe JD Vance was promised that you're gonna be the president. You're gonna walk in, because he ain't finna. Because Trump ain't gonna make it. Look at Trump's health. Yeah, he ain't gonna make it.
Trump is a distraction. He's a coup. He's a distraction. As long as we're looking at him, we're going to miss everything JD is doing until it's too late.
When he married an Indian woman and got mixed babies, them hardcore MAGA Republicans who don't like he married
they let him know. They let him know they don't like her.
Well, this is my question. With all the stuff that we got going on, you trying to be kings. Y'all remember back in the day, the kings doggone had people that doggone serve him, and they used to doggone poison shit. You know what I'm saying? Put some little something in his drink, put a little Shook Avery juice here, little Shook Avery juice there. You know what I'm saying? And take that ass. Y'all got ways. Come on, somebody. Let's take this thing out.
Yeah,
First lady.
Say that show.
First lady. But First lady.
Y'all got ways to do what y'all got to do, because we
First lady. First lady is on to something. First lady is definitely on to something.
Y'all got all this stuff that y'all can do. Somebody can slip a little Shook. I said Shook Avery juice. Let me
ask you guys a question. How do you feel about marching and protesting?
It ain't accurate.
Ain't that what we marching? What the marching doing?
That time has passed. Like I
don't think that works
very
today.
Thankful for.
It's very nice, and aesthetically it looks nice.
It's got us.
No, the reason I'm asking, do you think do you think we need to invest as much as the others are? Do you think black people have a responsibility, or do you think it's just we've already?
No, we do. I think we need to come together, but now, and just my honest opinion, is too many black people that want white proximity more than they want justice, more than they want equality.
Come on,
exactly.
That's it.
So that's why we can't. That's why we can't get ahead.
But I mean, I think that was the destruction of integration in the first place.
Now that, in my opinion, that's the worst thing that ever happened to the black community. Integration.
Exactly.
Really?
But that was never. But I'm saying that. But that was never like Martin's vision,
right,
for black people. It was like, just give me what you got, and we're gonna be over here minding our business and raising our kids. And if they play together, that's cool. But just give us what you got. We're just as human,
The reason why I agree with you, Christian, because I feel as though, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, in my family, all we have is mixed kids. They either mixed with Puerto Rican, which they black, or we black, or I have, my uncles love white women.
Ain't nothing wrong with no Puerto Rican.
No, nothing wrong with that.
Sure enough.
Not at all. But it makes me sit back and think, when these conversations.
I like a little saying there. All right.
We know you do. You got one right over there in the other room. But I'm saying, when you sit back and look at it, can you have a candid conversation with the opposite color and they can literally sit in your face and literally with a straight face say they can understand how you feel.
No.
Or understand what your family is going through or what your family, because again, reality sits in. I don't care what white folks will never, ever feel what it's like to be ostracized or to feel like they are less than. And I say that to say because I don't think that's what Dr. King wanted. Me personally, I don't.
Dr. King want a whole lot of things. Shit.
Yeah, but me personally, I don't. I'm not racist. But
well, you can't be racist because you're black.
No, I'm not. But I'm saying, but
the food though.
When I see interracial couples, it does something to me. Really? I was in Sam's Club today buying stuff for my event, and I saw this very nice looking brother. He was looking at me because I was looking like this. So she was together and he was looking, but he was with a white, dirty looking.
Oh God.
Girl. She had on y'all know the pants. Y'all remember the pants that had the ruffles and the crack to make it look like you had ass back there. She had on them type of leggings with a crop top on. So I'm sitting here looking, and I know she see me looking because baby, I'm looking at her. But just the utter look on her face, it just disgusted me. Because it's like, heifer, if I can lay my hands on you just to let you really feel what's going on, you have no idea, but you're sleeping with the person, a man that is being ostracized. The person that is your color doesn't like him.
Child, how people don't like him, I bet you.
No, but I'm saying, I think, do y'all understand?
No, I get you. I'm saying her people, meaning her family.
Yeah,
don't like him.
But I'm just saying, it just made me cringe because it's just like, I don't know.
So
I get it.
You think black people should be black people, and that's it.
So so Ashley and
like Ashley for me that I just feel like in a sense I do feel as though we have lost ourselves in some instances. I feel like the brothers and the black men have decided to go after white women because black women have lost a sense of themselves in a sense. So it's easier to go with a white woman that will do all the gutter butt stuff that you want a black woman to do, but a white woman is never going to appreciate a black woman.
Gutter butt stuff.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, we're marching.
Hello.
But a white, I get what Jazz said. A white person can never understand. They can only sympathize and empathize with what we go through. But they can never get you. For instance, Coon Dance Owens' husband. Now he is on Politico. Coon Dance, that's Candace. He owns Politico. When they did they had this big old thing where they had these racial text messages. He said well, there's nothing wrong with that. There's just people speaking freely. This is a man who has a black wife, so you don't see nothing wrong. People get on here saying the N-word and all these other racial epithets. See, that's what I'm saying.
Excuse me.
There will never be.
I cannot be. I can't do it. There is a difference between white people and whiteness, and I have to contribute that we cannot turn whiteness into a skin color issue.
Please explain that to me
because I am because just like white people or whiteness criminalizes and demonizes blackness, and women clench their purse a little tighter when a black person comes up, I think we also do it in reverse as black people by saying things like we need to date within our race or, stuff like that. Because just because a person's skin is white does not mean they have adopted the whiteness mentality.
Child, you know what? The only thing this is telling me is...
Go ahead, Kyrie. Tag me in when you're done.
The only thing this is telling me is... My kids like to fuck white boys. That's it. Go ahead, Jazz.
I do not hold it. We're marching
Okay,
up to Zion.
first of all, I'm gonna say this. I want to tag. Boom, tag on me. Hold on, wait a minute. First of all, let me say this. If you're dating a white person, that white person need to be in the same. Need to stand with you 10 toes down, toes clenched in the dirt like this with you. Because first of all, you can't be with me if you can't feel what I'm going through too.
Exactly.
What's going on in these comments?
And I'm gonna tell you right now, Jives, they're never going to do it because if they see, they're not going to be wholeheartedly. I would say.
No. I have seen some white folks. Marquise, what the hell? I have seen white people. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I have seen white people that will be with they black husband or they black wife, and they with it the whole time, and they will disown their own people because they love who they with. If you not with me and love me like that, forget you, fuck you, go. I don't care how that boojangle feel. I don't care what the dangalang be like. I don't give a damn.
Who is this in these comments?
Y'all should let me respond.
If it's doing some weird stuff, don't worry. I don't know.
Kyrie.
Somebody said you need to be seated with a masculine spirit.
Yeah.
Oh, ignore that. Moderators, please handle that person. Please handle that.
Hard and deep in you, yeah. That's
Kyrie.
But you over there quoting scriptures, girl. Block
Kyrie, we fell out about this last time. With you and me and this
Caucasian
nuance
Caucasian
that I
persuasion.
have a thing. Look, I am not unattracted to Caucasian brothers.
Watch yourself,
son.
And I don't knock nobody for what they do. I don't knock nobody. Me personally, I don't. Maybe you call me a hypocrite. I would date anybody, but I would not date anybody white. Not saying there are no attractive white men, but I don't trust them. I don't trust them enough to date them.
Let me agree with you where I can agree with you. I would probably never be in a relationship with a white person either. I agree with everyone's comments in that the cultures are different and that you'll never really understand the culture. I get that. That doesn't work for me. But to translate that across the board and say that it's not possible, I just can't. I can't get with it. I just can't. I can't get with it.
That's not
the reason why I don't like whiteness is not because
they smell
that. It's because they package it just not.
Where you
There's some white
Wet
dick
dog.
I've sucked that can go toe to toe with our brothers.
I haven't experienced it.
As far as
I have had,
I share a white man, and I'm just like, yeah, that's not.
They can go toe to toe with the brothers as far as what?
Right, dears, baby. Listen here, wait a minute now. I done been with this been long.
You better clear it up.
Long time ago, baby.
Make it plain, clear it up.
I done had some people to throw that cat back up on me. I'm like, hey.
I have two. I have two. Let me say that I have. When I was in Denver, there was a white fat
Marquise.
fat ass dude that we was, we had church and stuff. So I'm not saying that. I'm saying when it comes to a relationship, or when we're talking about dating with outside of our race, I feel like these conversations are important because.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't even say that because I mean, I can't even go there with it because there's so many people that's unequal. I'm just saying, like, me personally, they're not going to ever understand the struggle and what we're dealing with today in today's society. They're just not going to understand. They can't adapt. They cannot.
I don't deny that. I don't deny that.
I'm the Lone Ranger. I'm the Lone Ranger then. So I'm the only person that's never been with a white person. Okay.
I ain't either.
No.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing wrong with that, though. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not knocking anybody for what they do. I'm not.
Please tell me what you're saying. Because if you telling me I'm supposed to be nice to a cracker when I know that this cracker don't know what the fuck I done been through.
Wait a minute. What happened? Wait a minute.
Well, I'm not going. Well, London, I'm not going to just be outright disrespectful.
No, I'm not going to be outright disrespectful. But I know at the end of the day,
But I'm saying as far as relationship wise,
I need a stronger book.
Relationships.
I need a stronger book.
That's not a relationship. It can't work. It can't work.
Yeah,
it can't work.
I think for me, my stance on this has evolved over the years. Because when I first became an adult, I would not look at a white man. There was nothing a white man could do for me. But then I had a couple experiences when I was in undergrad school. Y'all colored me in.
Chips,
baby. But
brother, let me ask you about your experiences. I'm not gonna get all in this because that's the business. But
no, we got another segment to get to, so go ahead.
Okay. What I want to ask,
I think you get to know people first. Learn what kind of person they are. Now, if you can date somebody of another race, that's fine. But get to know people.
That's beautiful.
What am I like?
I can't with you.
I'm not saying I don't like white people, but I know at the end of the day, when the butter hit the road, nigga, you ain't gonna fucking defend me.
I will say this. I will say this. I'm not against, especially what.
And again, I'm not against.
Especially what Ashley just said. Ashley, that don't do nothing to me. But I'm just saying the handsomeness
does everything for me.
The handsomeness. If he's like, it has to be a certain type of white man.
It gotta get niggle.
No, I don't want you to act like something that
No. I'm not acting something that you're not. But I'm okay. So I have been around white people that have grew up around and with us.
Right. So you like a white dude with black characteristics, Jives.
But that still don't mean.
I mean that nigga ain't got no. I mean that cracker ain't got no culture.
He likes sweet potato casserole. He just don't.
He didn't like corn.
Trying to get your ass ate. Culture don't really mean nothing in that moment.
Let me say, and that's what I was getting to, Ashley. So what you had just sent in our group, that's nice and all. That's beautiful.
Let me see.
Yeah, go check that out. It's very nice, but if I'm dating what I'm trying to say is if I'm dating a white man, because I'm not against it, but you have to be on the same level as far as in
Ashley, what you just deleted it. Where you go to?
Don't worry about it, Giles. Don't worry about it. Just know that God is moving.
Marquis saved it.
I didn't save it.
But I guess it just with me, I just like I said, especially in the current climate that we're in with what we're dealing with, I really feel as though yes. The last is very, that's my type of white. Like I would date a white boy that looks like that.
Oh, he cute though.
He's very nice looking.
He don't got to bring no potato salad to the cookout.
Go ahead, brother.
I cook. He don't got to bring nothing to the potato salad. He don't got to understand my struggle. He don't have to do none of that. Ooh, hallelujah.
The first 3 pictures, he did all that.
Marquis,
I heard you say did.
Excuse me, I was on my knees. And I didn't hear y'all.
I done seen some white boys with some cakes. Now you got to have some cakes now.
I was on my knees. I didn't hear y'all. What y'all say?
Why he got to be slain over looking at the first 3 pictures?
What happened? I was prostrate. I was prostrate.
You know Marquis like to be loud.
Girl, interesting.
So London, you wouldn't mess with a white dude sexually?
Absolutely. Sexually, no.
I got the smoke.
I don't like white. I'm not attracted to white dude.
Hey, London speed.
London like him old rough. London like him old roughneck. That's what London like.
Honestly, I don't have nothing against white people. That's just not for me.
Yeah, my brother like chocolate.
Well, let me say this. I'm gonna tell y'all, and are we candid? This is late night conversations. I think that thing that turned me off, and I think that's why I looked at them differently. I have been painted by a white man before. We'll just say that, and that was it for me.
Oh no,
that was it for me. And Josh, he had a fat one on him. Don't get me wrong, but I think that just
Jasmine, that sounds so ignorant. That man did not paint you because he was white. He painted you because he got shitty kitty. Now stop this now. Now stop this. You ain't gonna sit here on this Hollywood Squares box. Foul on the play. Foul on the play.
Well, I'm telling you,
no.
I was not the same since I could not look at a white man the same because
she was digging deep. Since she was digging deep.
All that did, Jasmine, all you did was project an already cultural appropriation onto whiteness. You use that situation to confirm something that you already.
If a man painted you would still be down with the get down.
Yeah. If a black person painted me, I wouldn't still be down with the get down. It ain't got nothing to do with their color. I'm saying that boy didn't paint you because he was white. He painted you because he ain't been. Didn't understand.
I looked down and I had a chocolate bar.
Jazz. Well, see, listen, Jazz. Hold on. As people of the ubiquitous community, we have to take care of ourselves when we get ready to go into the intimacy room. You know, I have a song for that, Jazz.
I gotta check my blood pressure.
I have a song. What does the song say?
I was no more good.
Let me see.
Kyrie, that's why I feel the way I feel.
Let me tell you something. I'm not team white, but I will say that I have had my soul sucked out of my body and imparted back into it.
Talk about that. We're talking
Glory to God. Wait a minute. Hold it. I ain't done.
Clear that.
And there have been times where I was on demon time, and I mean as a top. I mean I had a pipe that needed to be laid, and I searched high and low in the black community, and I couldn't find nobody. I searched far and wide.
You better preach.
Glory to God. And what I ended up experiencing from a person of Caucasian descent, glory to God, was I could walk around in it. It made its own lubrication. I was able to go for as long as I wanted, for as hard as I wanted. And when I was done, he looked at me and said, whenever you're ready to go again, I'm ready to.
Oh, good night.
So you can't tell me, glory to God, that whiteness won't bless you. Glory to God. Glory. You can't write nothing on a white piece of paper. Glory to God. Every white piece of paper need a black crayon. Y'all ain't talking. Every chocolate bar needs a white filling. Y'all ain't gonna talk here. We need whiteness to understand what blackness is.
No.
Glory to God. And it won't loose. It won't loose. It was clean. There was cushion for the pushing. Glory to God. Hallelujah to Jesus. Now, you can't make me doubt him because I know too much about him. Hallelujah. You ain't never had it. I ain't talking to you. But you better not let one experience. You better not let one experience make you miss glory. Now, hallelujah. Excuse me. Yeah. I feel like Bridget Platter. Under the old Sanda. Hey, yes.
Wait, Christian and Kyrie and London looking like the fuck.
Blessed are they that have seen the light and walk therein. I didn't see the light.
I'm disgusted.
Glory. And Parker will bless you. Parker will bless you. Parker will meet a need that Tyrone can't. Y'all ain't talking.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. And they are side. Excuse me. And then take it out to eat and can get you whatever you want on the menu because he ain't broke. Hallelujah.
Well, that has everything to do with the
a little
people you
trick.
introduced.
He a little trick. He trick.
Okay, well, going back to what you said.
Excuse me,
Going
I
back
got
to
the
what you said
slob
to
in. I'm sorry.
Jasmine. Then that makes you ignorant because just because he can afford it don't mean because of his whiteness.
Okay, so
what I mean is he was able. He was able to. It doesn't necessarily mean he had to.
It's
But he
black
was
men that are able.
God is able.
But I bet your mom and dad will burn a cross in your front yard.
It don't matter. They don't know where my front yard is. They don't know where my front yard is, but I know where their son's backyard is. Church say yes.
Your ass just horny.
Next.
I'm just testing.
Yeah, what's next? I'm just talking about white cat.
Hold on. In the words of Kaya. Hold on. In the words of Kaya.
Case closed. Next case.
All right. Now, I know y'all been waiting for this all night. So let's get on to the church segment.
Oh my God, Marquise hot.
Marquise, you got your toys?
Walk in the light. Oh,
so listen.
I think I'm gonna give it to a white boy tonight. Just on GP. Just on GP.
You should.
Just on GP.
You should.
Listen. Okay, we need to move on, Saints. We need to move on. Listen, if you all can and will, can y'all please bless the panelists tonight? Make sure y'all sow your seeds and donate and everything. Y'all, we haven't done this in a while. Make sure y'all be a blessing to the people. Some of everybody probably got their Zelle.
Everybody white, cash at me. Everybody watching that's white, cash at me. Don't cash at nobody else but me. You Caucasian, cash at me.
Marquise, we trying to move on with the service.
Did you a white kitty cat?
Did you vote for Trump, Marquise?
No, I did not vote for Trump. But it's all right if you did, Parker. Just call me. It's all right.
If we got a Bishop Elvis in the building, just say that.
Hold on, Marvin. I know you trying to raise offering, but you don't. I got an offering to raise too. Now.
Okay, so listen, we're moving on. So now we're gonna deal with this church stuff. Okay, we got two things we're gonna deal with. Y'all on the program. We're not gonna deal with 6. We just gonna go to 7 and we're gonna end. Okay.
What's 6?
Praise God. You didn't get the notes?
Oh, I have them printed out.
Oh, Paul the old side. I like a prepared church. He will be old side.
I had to print out notes. I had to print.
Me too.
Oh, you want to skip over 6?
Yeah, we're gonna. Cause ain't nobody. I don't want nobody to call in.
No, we need that.
Why?
That'll boost the ratings and the viewers up. We need people to call in.
Jess, we'll do that next time.
No, this is the reunion show. We only been on here for an hour. We doing real good.
Jess, we've been on here an hour and 47 minutes.
We doing real good. Normally we be at 3 hours.
You was late.
That should be stayed to the end.
Your ass was late.
9 minutes.
Listen. The new order of business is our limit. We're trying to do 2 hours and be done.
Okay, well, come on.
All right, now I know this probably gonna take a little longer. Grace and peace. God bless you. God bless.
Case closed. Next case.
All right, so Marvin Winans did a whole segment this past Sunday about a seed of $2,000. He told the saints that you need to give 1,000 plus 1. So the incident was a public incident. It happened in the church. It got captured on live camera. And so we're going to discuss prosperity preaching and financial manipulation in the church. If your seed buys you favor, then grace ain't grace. Now, let's do this real quick. Let's go with this in the church.
We're going to do this a couple of ways. Those that have the 1,000 plus 1.
First of all, who is giving $1,000 in this economy right now? Okay, keep it.
That means you're coming with your 1,000 that you're giving, plus you've asked someone else to give. Now you don't have to stop at 1,000, and we're going to deal. So in other words, if you say, Pastor Winans, I'm coming with my 1,000 plus another 3,000, then you'll say that. You understand? And if you didn't get the plus 1, but you maybe came with $250. You're going to come say that this is my 1,000 plus 250. You with me? And we're going to go all the way down.
That's what she did.
So I need you, in order for this to work, I need you to come when you're called with the offering that you're bringing.
Church are sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying.
That's what you
If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
No, nigga, that's not what
Well, I'm going to work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Give my shit back.
Listen, hold on now. Now, wait a minute. They got on the news. And did this.
Video.
Right.
He did not rebuke you.
He absolutely did not rebuke me. Now, there's a difference. There was a correction because let me clearly state that Pastor gave instruction on the lines to get into.
I was calling because the whole church was giving, and it was our day of giving, and the whole church was coming, and we didn't want people standing, the mothers and all that, so I was calling them by increments. And we had someone that had given out of before, and I corrected it, and I told everybody to listen and come when you call, and that's all that was.
How did this even get on the damn news? Because, like, so you should have just took that $1,200 to shut the hell up.
That was planned. He was getting too much heat, so his publicist.
So now he's trying to clean it up and say that she was in the wrong increment line, because in his original thing, he said if you're bringing 1,000 and someone else is giving you 100, then you would bring that. But I guess she was in the wrong line. Okay, so now that it makes sense, but still, how you addressed her?
She ain't got no relative.
We're gonna start tonight's offering out with $1,000. If you got 1,000 plus one.
His tone was disrespectful.
And put on his clergy.
Because
this nigga don't put on his clergy.
You really got clergy on right now?
Yes. That nigga his clergy.
Hey man, we're gonna believe God for we got a goal that we're trying to reach tonight.
Marquis, stand up, let us see you. Marquis, stand up, let us see you.
Now
it ain't about me, it's about the giving of the peoples.
Marquis, stand up, let us see you.
This fool got his clergy. He got his clergy top on Jesus.
He just got on his sanctified head.
That is mother of the church.
Oh God!
Come on, Durst.
Bishop, I got my 1250.
You got.
That ain't what I asked you to do. That ain't what I asked you to do.
I did.
That's not what I asked you to do. I need you to go back to that line because you're throwing off the count. I need y'all to understand that we got a person that can't do math that good, and she needs all even figures first. So get out the line because they got to count by thousands because they don't know how to add the hundreds just yet. Now go back to the back of the line. Praise God.
So are you saying that? Okay, what are you saying? Because I'm trying to understand. So no, I'm not even gonna ask that. We all know that this is wrong on so many levels.
But really, us who grew up in culture, this is nothing new. They've been having.
No, it's not. But that's why I've never been big, Ashley, on giving tithes and offerings.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all because I've personally dealt with big pastors asking for a certain amount. They at the front counting and they say, "Oh, we need 15 or 20 other to give another $100 or whatever the case may be." Churches and bishops, when it comes to money, they pimping the people.
Yeah.
And when I see your motherfucking ass driving a Mercedes-Benz E-Class or a dog on Maybach or a dog on, in some cases I have dealt with bishops or pastors or apostles driving Hummers, and your kids got doggone Benzes and BMWs, and y'all ain't put a doorknob on the damn church.
Bishop Porter, your air conditioner still broke.
It's broken.
Shut up.
All right, now if you got 1,500 or below,
I have a problem with that. So my question to the bishops and the pastors out there is, what are we giving? Why are we giving?
Right.
Are we giving because the Bible tells y'all to?
But
what are we giving for?
So my thing is, I was taught growing up that giving is a intimate experience between you and God, whether you're paying a tithe, offer, whatever. My issue with the situation is not that if you so choose to pay your tithes, offerings, that's what you do. My issue is I don't like the practice of having people openly proclaim, okay, I'm giving $2,000 or I'm giving $1,250 or whatever. To me, I know why they do it, because they want to encourage, they want to motivate the other people to give, but at the same time, it can also cause people to feel the total opposite, especially if you don't have the capacity to do that. And here's a woman that I'm sure if she had 2,000, she would have gave 2,000, but she gave what she had. And so for him to treat her in that way, to me, that was very disrespectful. And I would have give me my damn check. I would have snatched that check.
Hello. Hello.
Well, she said she's working on the other 800. But my question is, wasn't this for the building fund that he been building since 2003?
Right.
That's what I read too. Because they said his church is an eyesore in the city.
He got till 2026 to get it done, or if not, the city of Detroit gonna take that land. Oh, okay.
So
that's why, okay.
Because I see somebody in the comments that said, "Well, still pay your tithes, because if you do not, you're robbing God." Do y'all? Question to the panel: do y'all pay y'all tithes? Because I can't remember the last time I paid mine. I've been blessed.
I mean, it's a biblical principle that you're supposed to do.
No, that's not what that Bible say.
I pay myself.
Hello, I give people. The Bible say that you're supposed to bring your agriculture and things to the storehouse, that it may be meat to the peoples.
In the storehouse, that's right.
Okay, that's what the Bible say. Now listen, I am a ministry. You know what I'm saying? And I pay tithes over here.
Oh, you still pay your tithes?
I said over here, me.
Oh, over there. Okay, culture. Okay.
Yeah, he pay himself.
Hello, I give and bless the peoples.
And I bless other people around in my circle.
That too, Chris.
I pay my tithes another way. Like if I cook a meal, I know I'm not gonna eat it all. So what I do is I go package it up and I go feed the homeless. I add a little bottle of water in it, add a little pop of soda, maybe put a little peppermint in there. So I'm still giving back. It's not tangible in a sense of giving to the church, but I have noticed and sat back and looked at these preachers, especially, and I'm gonna tell y'all, to be honest with y'all, what was that show called? Preachers of what? What was it called?
LA or Detroit? Preachers of LA or Preachers of Detroit?
Were you seeing how Bishop Ellis and all them niggas was living lavishly? Now I'm not saying you can't be blessed, but nigga, mansions.
But them parishioners riding the bus.
Hello.
Y'all freaking kidding me?
Okay, so the next question before we move on to the last one is: would y'all give $1,200 in this here year of 2025 in this class?
Hell no.
No.
Not
I think on you and your situation and your level of devotion.
But I was about to say that too, Darius. I will say that I have given the most I've given. It has been a couple years, but we had our church anniversary. I did bless my pastor with $1,000, but that was because that year my business did so well. So, and I felt it in my heart to give to her that $1,000. And when I did give that $1,000, I was blessed. Now, I would definitely say that, like, after giving that, I had more blessings that came in. But have I given since then? Hell no.
So I'm gonna say this for me. I have given thousands of dollars in church before. What I have learned is if the spirit, because first of all, the Bible say, he that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit of the Lord is saying to you, the church. If the Lord speak to me, to my spirit, and say, be a blessing, I'll be a blessing. Other than that, my quartz will be in my pocket books, in my pocket.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to sit up out here and give y'all money. And I know, I mean, it's not that I'm asking y'all what y'all do with y'all money, but I have sat in services and I didn't feel nothing.
Yeah.
And the preacher was asking for $100 from everybody. And I was like, I didn't feel nothing. And I'm going to tell you what I did. I asked the Lord, I said, Lord, now I know this person is just up here asking for $100. I'm gonna give by faith. Now, this is something I'm saying to myself, and I'm having a little prayer moment with me and the Lord right here. And I gave the $100, not on that I heard the Lord say anything. I did it because that's something that I wanted to do, and I said, Lord, now bless me because of my faith. I mean, I was blessed. I mean, the doors were open, and I got my $100 back. But I'm not gonna sit out here and tell somebody, forcibly tell somebody to do something. No, I'm not. But I just feel like in this climate, everybody's out here driving and doing and all this other stuff, and y'all profit line to people, and it's not working. Now you got to speak something to me that I know only the Lord spoke to you.
But who do you blame the pastor, or do you blame the person that doesn't have common sense? Because sometimes people get emotional. Like I said, one time, this is a long time ago, when in church, a friend of mine got so emotional, he gave his car keys. And so our mutual friend looked at him when we were sitting in church. She said, bitch, how we getting home? Because he drove.
You home. I ain't taking you home. Now, your faith better extend till you getting home.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I think, of course, I'm a pastor, so I didn't been on both sides of this conversation, right? I just want to say this. Back in the day, when people like to quote Malachi about giving the tithes to the storehouse, just real short, the priest used to live in the temple. So the priests had to eat from the temple. The preacher had to provide for the temple because that was also where he lived. And we don't live in that system anymore, but we still have adopted this whole pastor's job is to, build the church financially. I don't like it. It has become something that it wasn't supposed to be, but I think that both of y'all are right. There is churches that have been abusing the monies that they give, and I think that has damaged the trust of the people. So we would rather pay $9.99 on OnlyFans. Ask me how I know, rather than tithe 10% of our income, because at least when but look, my thing is, at least when I submit this money, I get something in return immediately.
Oh, do we?
These people have been paying for this church building for 20 years. Winans has to be he has to have the Guinness Book of World Record for the longest election in the history of the episcopacy, because he said that God told him to build a house.
Marquis.
And how is what?
Marquis.
Is that my phone?
That's Marquis's phone.
God said God blocked
God
you.
said that's it. God said that's enough.
Right. God said, you said God said,
God said that's all right.
Not tonight. Not tonight.
London.
God was like, you're not going to put me in this bullshit. On advance.
Somebody sent me something for you.
Okay, what?
Huh?
What?
I said someone sent me something for you.
What?
A cash app.
Damn.
Well, send it to me because he don't doggone get it.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
You wasn't following the vision.
I'm sorry, you can text my phone, nigga.
London, I was about to ask you what was your cat, and I just saw it on your name.
It got on the screen.
I just saw it. I got it.
But again, when it comes to the tithes and the offering, it's a scam.
So, but you have to. So, what we need to understand about church, and two, we don't look at it in this modern day system that we live in. Church is a business, a business, and when you join a church, it's no different than obtaining membership in an exclusive club or a country club or society where you're gonna have dues, and there are conditions to be. There are conditions. Yeah, I'm in a fraternity. There are conditions to being. Membership has its requirements. That's what I'm trying to say. And what too often what we don't understand is that when you join a church, you are saying, I am going to adhere to the requirements of membership. Now, and that is they're gonna tell you got to pay your tithe and offering. Now, I do agree with everybody's points here tonight. But we don't look at church really, it's a business.
It's a business.
But we also have to remember, guys.
You got to be paid. You want a good choir? Well, guess what? You need a good choir director. You need a good musician.
We also have to remember that churches do, when people don't have their light bill, people can go to church and get money for that. When they're getting evicted, they can go get money for that. Where does all
depends on the church?
I'm about to say depends on the church, baby. Because
some churches, if you ain't paying nothing.
Right, some churches they looking at they looking at your registry. You ain't paid the tithe and the offering and so we can't help you. And that's kind
now if you're a minister that's about the people. For instance, like when I was going through some financial difficulties, and a shout out to Pastor John Hanna and New Life. Now they paid my rent for 2 months.
Oh wow!
Every church ain't doing this.
I like John.
Every church don't do that.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, Pastor Hannah, because people said I need to put a handle on that.
Well, I'd have been told that if you don't pay your tithes and offering when you die, there's some churches that won't bury you.
And that's true.
They bury you. They just charge you full price.
They'll charge you
full price. What's the
members get some members get a discount. It's usually not free, but some members get a discount. But if you haven't really been participating in church, you gonna get you gonna get the full price to use the venue.
What? Okay, because I saw
somebody to use God's house.
I saw this man on TikTok talking about that his grandmother passed, and like she had paid her tithe, but when she got older, she couldn't, and she moved to a nursing home. So when they got ready to have a funeral, they told him that he couldn't have it there.
Yeah, I mean they do it for like weddings too. It's not just funerals, weddings. Anytime you
talk wrong. I think that's wrong.
I think it is wrong, but again, some pastors are like, some churches are not like Mount Zion, Mount Nebo in the country. Some of these churches have, when they flick a switch, it costs thousands of dollars because of the size of the church and the resources that it takes to open the church. But that's what I'm not condoning it, but what I'm saying is the rationale is, like y'all are saying, church has become a business, and that's the problem. Is that now our business overhead trumps our ability to be able to support our community. And this is the question that I would ask the court. This is what I would ask the court. How is Bishop Marvin Winans raising money to build a church that God told him to build any different from Trump building a ballroom at the people's house? How is it different?
It's a difference.
I know we're not supporting, but tell me, how is it different? It's no different.
Well, the difference is Trump gonna build his by next year. Marvin Wine been building it for 20 years.
Because I rest my case.
Hold on. Christian, are you in the group chat?
No.
You didn't put my husband in the group chat.
I thought I tagged him.
How many husbands you got?
Hey, she got my last name.
But sometimes he allows me to stray because we got an open relationship.
Oh, right. That show say First Lady Jack.
Right.
I'm
gonna let y'all answer that question first.
But has Marvin Wine even broke ground?
You to this group? Inbox me so I can add you to the group.
Okay.
Have they even broke ground? The wine is perfecting. Have they broke ground? Oh,
yes.
they broke ground.
So they ain't broke budget. Yeah.
At least they broke ground. Okay.
No. So the facility is there. They just haven't finished it.
In 20 years.
Y'all do know.
And that's also the reason why. He's still bishop elect. because he is under the conviction that he is not to be consecrated until he builds God the
he got
house
to be dead, ain't
God
he?
told him to build.
In 22 years.
And that's the rush. The rush is, I believe, his own what's the word when you start thinking about your ending, your death, his legacy is at stake because he's getting ready to be. That's what I'm getting ready to say. Maybe he's getting older. Maybe he's having health concerns. We've seen him pass out in the pulpit, and he has not built and done what he is convinced and convicted God has asked him to do. And I think God is getting ready to use Marvin Winans as an example of what it looks like when we say that God said for us to do stuff that God didn't say for us to do. And I believe that he has forsaken the building of people to build a building. And I don't see it as any different as what Trump is doing. He should be putting that resources to the people and the poor. But instead, they're building monuments to themselves. And I think that's what perfecting faith is going to be for Marvin Winans. It's going to be his monument to himself. So his own mortality, Lydia.
Well,
that's right.
That's interesting that you would say that, because if y'all hadn't paid attention, the church they in now, that's not the same perfecting that they had.
They've been in that church that you see on the video. They've been in that one for a minute.
That's been the first church, but they do have two other locations. They got Donnie McClurkin's one in New York, and then they got another location, I think, in Texas.
No, we talking about the one where they ain't got no parking lot outside.
Yeah, the one in Detroit, the one with the bushes and stuff. Yeah, that's the one in Detroit. But what I'm saying, that you have money somewhere because you built the perfecting church in New York for Donnie, and you got the one out there in Texas that they had a funeral with Hope. When they when they buried mother,
Stats. Yeah.
And see, God's reputation is not at stake here because God didn't commission Marvin to do this, Bishop Winans to do this. He commissioned himself in the name of God. So God is sitting back like, you spoke on your own, so now you got to have lines and given lines 20 years long in order for you to do it. So I think that's the problem. I think if he had a win on record and said, look, y'all, I want to build a church that will seal my legacy, I would have respected that a whole lot more than saying God told me to build a church. We got to stop lying on God and just say, I want the coin.
Well, why don't he start singing and flipping albums out or something? But
y'all don't want to hear that nigga sing.
Oh God!
But he can't sing. Well, at least I don't know if he still can. But he can't sing. He could sing.
He sung at the anniversary. That the last time I heard her sing when they had the church anniversary.
Okay.
Well, bring Cece and have her bring her MAGA friends in. That'll bring the money.
You don't mess with him.
That'll bring the money. CC and MAGA.
Huh?
Wow. What you mean? Is there a story I missed?
CC is
she's a Trump supporter.
She's a Trump supporter.
Oh, I ain't like CC since the Alabaster Box, so it don't matter then.
Oh, I like the Alabaster Box.
No, Alabaster Box.
I like her with BB.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen, y'all. Listen, we're gonna have to move on. We are getting ready to do this.
Oh Lord.
I don't know this man.
But I want to have a conversation. I want to have a conversation about this. Have y'all seen this?
Yes,
I haven't.
God, yes,
trying to manipulate me, John. Trying to manipulate me.
Listen, this is your reminder to stretch. For the past few days, I've been having some really bad back pain, but I'm so grateful. Today, I went to the gym. I stretched. I was able to get a good stretch in. I feel a lot more better. So I just want to encourage y'all. Make sure you stretch. Many of y'all don't know, but I have pain. But I'm so grateful to really bad back pain. But I'm so grateful. Back pain, but I'm so grateful. Today I went to the gym. I stretched. I was able to get a good stretch in. I feel a lot more better. So I just want to encourage y'all. Make sure you stretch. Many of y'all don't know, but I used to play football and I studied mixed martial arts, taekwondo, and Krav Maga. That's why I'm so flexible. But go stretch.
I have seen it. That's the same dude.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Christian, you like that type of carrying on?
I do. I enjoyed it. It was nice. However,
Hey, Park, I gotta call you back.
it was. I was
I
very.
can stretch like that too, Chris.
However, God bless you.
I can stretch like that too, Christian.
Yes, let him talk.
When he was
younger,
before he got into ministry, he would do a lot of. And I've been following him for a very long time. So
I was about to say that, Chris. I got his videos.
Yeah.
I bet you do.
No, listen, no, I'm telling you. Go ahead, Chris.
He been popping that ass. He been popping that ass for a minute. But I mean, I will say, I'm not gonna jump and say God don't deliver people from their things. So I ain't gonna go.
Oh, he's supposed to be delivered. He not gay no more. Not the way he was making
that. He is massaging and rubbing on the peoples. He do have a massage on Instagram where he rubbing on the people and singing gospel songs and preaching and praying on the people.
That don't mean nothing.
Well, God for arriving to the
Hey, Jay, about 2 hours late, but it's all right, baby. Hey, Jay.
So listen, I was gonna do this show. I've just been contemplating because I don't want to hurt nobody, but I may end up blessing this ministry. Because first of all, I just happened to see online that he was talking to somebody in the camera, and then he will hold a towel in front of him, and then he'll pop, 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 pop. He'll make it clap, and I'm like, so I think he was selling ass.
I saw one video where the man's head was on the little pillow thing, and it was right at his crotch. And I'm like, I know if he sniff hard enough, he gonna smell everything going on down there. My mind wouldn't let me unsee that.
We know.
And I'm going to...
Jesus.
Hold on, Parker. Give me 1 minute, Parker. I got to stop my Cornelius's.
We know Parker waiting in the way.
Parker don't mind waiting. That's the other thing. Parker real patient.
You know what, Marquise? Don't do that because you know they go. All right, next show.
I have no comment. I have no comment.
Yeah, you came in right on a good tip. Yeah.
I have no comment.
So, Patrick, so we did this show the other day, and people was mad. We was laughing because we was actually laughing at this stupidness of him. But so Patrick, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up and pull it down. Put that on the screen. Now this is new. Everybody's talking about this is fake. This is new. This is actually on the 811marketplace.com. This is also in Virginia Police Department. Wait a minute, hold on. Where is it at? City of Norfolk Sheriff. If you Google City of Norfolk Sheriff and type in inmate or click on inmate and then look up inmate, type his name in, it'll come up. This is an actual real website. Anyways, so Patrick Riddick was arrested a couple days ago for sodomy by force or victim of helplessness. Victim that was mentally incapacitated and helplessness. Now, yeah. Now,
wait a minute. No more choir.
He directing the choir, all right.
Yeah, he directing the choir. Now, what was comical was the fact that you got all this booty meat out here. And
the choir full of booty meat.
I mean, full. And you just so happen to be you didn't sodomize somebody. So I mean, because I don't want to say it was a mentally challenged person. I don't want to believe that.
But that's what you read.
I believe it was somebody who was drunk and he just went he went ahead and took the cookies. It just went too far. That's what I'm thinking because
I said it was a female, Jay.
Baby, ain't no female. Bitch,
I didn't think so either.
Bitch, please. Bitch, please. Dorothy, get off the yellow brick road.
They told me it was a female.
It was a what?
They told me it was a female.
Girl, I mean, okay. Jazz, you done got sodomized.
Nope.
Now they said in Virginia, sodomy could be you suck a little mirror or you get it in the booty.
Baby, he probably put it on. They probably fell out drunk and he done slipped it on in.
But didn't they say he forced himself? Like the person said no and he did it anyway.
Well, I don't know about.
No. Well, if you looked at the actual the charges, it says the incapacity. So that means that they could not say yes and they could not say no.
That's what it say right there.
So it looks like that person was probably drunk, and this is allegedly. I don't know. Allegedly,
I was supposed to say allegedly.
Allegedly, this person was either drunk. I'm not gonna pass judgment on somebody because I don't know what happened.
Okay.
And so, my prayers is with both parties. I understand how things may happen and how things may have gone down. I don't know how it went down, but I'm gonna say my prayers are with both. But it just at this point, it's too much.
It's too much ass out here, Bookie Butt. It's too much to do.
That's willing to poke it out.
And I had one guy that was in the comments that said,
I ride that thing like a soldier.
Oh my God, Jesus.
It sounded like somebody woke up the next morning and their booty was hurting.
Or bleeding.
Or bleeding.
Oh, that's what it sounds like.
Jesus, we ready.
It sounds like Patrick he went a little ham and
told some insides.
He just got a little excited.
I just feel like the timing is like really crazy because in less than how many days is convocation?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
It's 2 weeks in less than 2 weeks, and
you won't be directing no choir to hold a meeting.
And he's a jurisdictional minister of music
and a superintendent.
So at this point, for Bishop Golden, because he's Bishop Golden's jurisdictional minister of music.
He's going to be sat down.
Oh, absolutely, stripped and sat down and wiped from the memories.
Before his day in court, they just
exactly, Ashley, exactly.
Yes, before his day in court, because
they had to have probable cause. Something happened for him to get locked up or
what did I say? What did I say earlier, Jasmine? Justice nowadays moves too slow in the age of technology.
Way too quick
in the criminal system, a person is innocent until proven guilty.
Okay, but
if he is guilty of forcing himself on anybody that could not give consent, he should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. However, any other punitive damages are prematurely done because
petty. Oh
because the case has not been tried yet.
I mean, but in this day and age, all it takes is for somebody to make a claim. It don't matter if it's true or not. But if I'm not mistaken, this is not the first time.
No, it is not.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you.
No. Hold on, Kyrie. I got you, friend. Friend. Hold on 1 second. I got you, friend. I got you. Way to go, way to go.
And they got him held without bail.
Oh yeah, there's no bail.
So my thing is they got him held. There had to have been some type of probable cause for them to arrest him. Some type of evidence, something. So I know it's gonna take the court says the court's gotta find him guilty or not guilty.
Strangulation resulting in wounding or bodily injury.
Oh, he strangled her? Him?
Or him or her.
This is a previous charge. This was
last year. This was last year.
Oh, this was last year.
Look at the optics. Look at the total.
He has a history of abuse.
And
that is wrong.
So, Marquise, is that probable cause?
Absolutely.
When you stand in front of the judge, you're gonna say, "Okay, we looked at your record."
Absolutely. I'm just clear.
Is why he doesn't have a bond. This right here is why he doesn't have a bond. It's because this is not the first time.
Exactly. And the conversation, for me, the conversation is not about the gender of the person. It doesn't matter. The person could not give consent for what was done to them. And this person also has a documentable history of forcing people one way or another. I am not condoning, allegedly, I do not condone abuse in any form, you know, but we got to be careful. We got to be careful.
Is your book, Marquis, good form?
Huh?
Ain't that your book good form?
Absolutely. And I talk about it. We got to. And good form begins with consent. Sexual freedom begins with consent.
If they're going to strip him, they need to strip Myron's bald-headed tail, too.
Listen, let me tell you something. I was just about to get to that. If y'all gonna sit this baby down right here, it's a whole bunch of nappy head niggas in this church that y'all need to sit down to. Now I need an amen from the church on that. Amen.
I get it, but you also have to look at the optics of it as well. You have somebody who's sitting right now, a superintendent. They're also a jurisdictional minister of music. You're a month away from, less than a month away from Holy Convocation. Let's just be honest. Bishop Golden has only been a bishop for how many years? So you're a new bishop.
You're gonna make an example out of that.
You have to make an example. You have to put your foot down, and he has to be stripped quickly.
Wait a minute, but
I think that's where we mess up. I think that right there is where we mess up.
They didn't make no example out of Clarence Sellers when he had them women coming up there to St. Louis, and he was fucking women.
I think they did make an example, but your new bishop. Wait a minute. Your new bishop went back on all of that. Your new bishop is the one who made him a bishop.
It did.
But in that situation, was it the same kind of situation where somebody may not have been able to give consent? Did these people in that other situation give consent?
No, them women was over there readily available to have sex with that man.
And there we go.
So you have to look at it. This is a whole new administration. Look at it right now.
The women came on the show and they told on Clarence.
But y'all.
Well, let's find Sleeping Beauty right now to tell on him right now.
Do y'all hear me? Do y'all hear y'all? I hear me. Do y'all hear yourselves? Do y'all hear how we're having a conversation around a sexual abuse, alleged abuse, and then we're in the same sentence? Hold on, and then in the same sentence, we're talking about how the hammer of justice should be heavy because someone is new to a jurisdiction or has a position. That does not make force or abuse okay.
No, Marquis, I said he is in jail because he took the booty hole.
No one is saying that. Hold on,
but his position in Kojic has nothing to do with the fact that he forced someone.
You have jumped way off of the deep end. Marquise, let's just be real. You can lose your job just off of someone saying something.
Yes.
Ask me how I know.
That's the problem we have in this country.
Thank you, Ashley.
But once again, you are dealing as a pastor. You are dealing with people's souls. Let's just be real. I understand. The Catholic Church is dealing with this type of mess still to this day. So let's just be real. Let's just be honest. So yes, if you have a pastor who has been, let me finish. If you have a pastor who has been charged with something last year, and not even a year later, you are now facing a new charge.
You going to jail, nigga.
It's time. They have to move. There is no.
I just got a question, Jay. I just got a question. I agree with you. I agree with you. But let me ask you this question, Jay. This is my only question. Why was Patrick? And I'm just using Patrick for an example. Why was Patrick still a vice president in October of 2025 if he has these charges and this history allegedly of abuse prior to? At what point was it incumbent on those in power in the Kojic church to crack down on him. Oh, now it's a sexual abuse?
But once again, it looks like they were giving him the benefit of the doubt to see if
Whoa,
he's going
whoa. I can tell you why.
They didn't have enough evidence to convict him.
Hold on, Saints. Hold on, I can tell you why. So I believe last year, so he was arrested. Yeah, that's what this is. He was arrested and charged 2 charges, one of strangulation and one of assault of a family member. I do believe that the charges were dropped, but this does go on your criminal record. So
the charges being dropped meant that he got to keep his position in Kojic?
Correct, because he's not guilty.
Question. Is the only reason why he will not be able to fulfill his role as a vice president in Kojic, is the only reason why he's not able to fulfill that role is because he has no bail?
Not necessarily. What I'm saying is,
my point. Listen to my point.
The reason why he can't fulfill his role is, one, there is no bail and he has to sit in court. I mean,
if there was bail, and I want you Kojic kids to be realistic.
No,
if there was bail, would he be operating at Kojic Convocation?
He would not. He would not be operating.
And therein is a problem in the administration of justice.
But wait a minute.
The church got ahead of the legal system.
But wait a minute.
And the legal system.
Marquise.
Well, Marquise, by you being a pastor, how would you handle it?
Good. I'm glad you asked, Thais. I'm glad you asked.
Bitch, my name ain't no motherfucking Thais. Bitch, my name is Tyree. Do not call me that. Do not ever call me that.
Whoa. We're sorry. No. Okay, he didn't mean it. He didn't mean it, Kyrie. He didn't mean it.
Kyrie, I am so sorry. I got a little screen. I got a little screen in front of me. Hold on.
No,
y'all. I had a little screen in front of me, and a notification popped up on my YouTube, and I read the name and accidentally said it.
Sorry.
I really do apologize. That was the epitome of a Freudian slip. Okay, that was a Freudian slip. I did not mean it. I was just reading the name on a notification at that very moment. Okay.
Got it. Just answer the question. How would you handle
the question is that if I was Patrick's pastor, Patrick would have already been in a very public state of rehabilitation as it relates to his role in church. I would not have sat him down yet, but it would have been a public thing and a requirement that he be in some sort of classes, courses, therapy, something alongside him doing his work. I would not wait until this more quote unquote egregious error before I get in front of the justice system and prosecute him in the court of public opinion.
But wait a minute, how do we know? We don't know what the jury.
And that's why I said, Jay, what I said was, if I was his pastor, I would have required a public period of therapy. I would have required him to be transparent about the rehabilitation and the therapy he has been getting. That's what I would have said if I was his pastor.
This is why I don't agree with that, because I feel like this, honestly, and this is where it irritates me, because it's like you were trying to say, well, let's not get in front of the jurisdiction side of things. However, you as a bishop, pastor, or an ordained minister, nigga, you ought to know better to do certain things.
And therein is but God calls imperfect people, and the church has to use the people that God calls. His abuse,
Marquise.
It's staticky.
Yeah, it's staticky.
Your microphone.
I'm sorry. Am I clear now?
I think we got to think about this. We are talking about people. This is about to be the national meeting, holy convocation. Do y'all think them people gonna want to sit up there looking at him if he had?
Hell no.
Them people gonna raise hell.
And then
if I was Patrick,
That's what I'm saying. The first time, okay, maybe the church said, you know what?
And you can, and Marquise, I'm not disputing against what you're saying, but I know church people. We all know.
Hey, and they don't want none of that black mark on. They already got to deal with enough. But I'm saying the first instance that you had, they probably like, okay, well, you weren't sure, they let you off, whatever the case may have been.
I promise you, Bishop Shear probably don't got so many phone calls
on the Bible. But now it's coming to the point where it's saying that you forcibly, allegedly, you forced yourself onto someone. That means you're not even in the mindset of Christ, if we want to go there.
And then on just like piggybacking off of what Darius said, not only are you thinking about, okay, yes, we have to think about him. What are you doing?
What's that?
What's that?
Okay, I understand the point of thinking about him, but we also first of all we don't know who the victim is. The victim could be a member of his church. Secondly, we have to understand, we have to look at it, not only are we thinking of him, but we have to think about who all sits under him. We got to think about the members of that church. So before we think of him, we got to think about the members of that church, and we have to think about the body in a whole. I understand it. Once again, let's look at this on a corporate end. If something is to happen, what happens? You're suspended pending investigation.
Yep.
So at this point, he will probably be set down. Let's look at Dickerson Wells.
He's already been set down.
He's already been set down.
All I'm saying is everything y'all are saying should have happened when the first charge came out of abuse. It should have happened long before. All I'm saying.
But once again,
I agree with y'all. I'm saying we late.
But once again,
late.
So let me ask you this question, Marquise. So if somebody just up and tomorrow comes up and says, "Oh my God, Marquise grabbed me the wrong way," and then a week later, and you didn't do it, and I have now set you down, stripped you of all your title, and then a week later I pull back and say, "Oh no, he didn't do it. I'm gonna drop all the charges." So now you've gone through all of this for absolutely nothing.
No, I haven't gone through it for nothing. There is a difference in the sit down being punitive because I've done something wrong and it being because there is a process that needs to happen. That's a different. I'm not saying that he shouldn't have been suspended, sat down. I'm saying it should have happened a long time ago.
Well,
that's all I'm saying.
But you're saying it should have happened a long time ago. What if you would have suspended him a long time ago and then the charges are dropped, which they were?
Well, then in ministry, we got to realize that this is what it means to be a public servant. There are responsibilities that come. We have to live above reproach. I'm not going to be upset that I have to go through a process.
You just said you have to live above reproach. So,
yes.
So with that being said, being a God of a second chance, do you not see that possibly he was giving a second chance? Not to deal, it wasn't too harsh. The charges were dropped, so obviously nothing happened. So they kept.
He tested his luck again.
Oh, let me do this. Hold on, because y'all beating around the motherfucking bush. Hold on 1 second now. Now, first of all, this the reason why they was upset with me because of the video that me and Brian did yesterday. The reason why we was sniggling and grinning and shit at this whole situation is because, first of all, this church is full of a whole bunch of punkies, okay? And y'all around here holding and pulling and poking these little boys and shit and all that kind of stuff. And y'all sit up here trying to get mad at what that little baby name? Patrick Riddick, when you got a whole bunch of Chester the molesters sitting up in the church.
Now, that's my problem. That's my point and my problem.
Hold on.
My point and my problem.
Hold on, Marquise. Here's the thing. And then on top of that, however and whatever happened on this past weekend or September, whenever this incident actually happened, the fact of the matter is you are a grown man. And whether you are the music director, vice president, pastor, superintendent, you have a responsibility. I don't care. Go get you a drink and everything like that. This ain't something that you can turn on and turn off. You can't just go and get your dick wet and go sodomize somebody and then you act like it's okay. No, you are a pastor. It's certain things you can and cannot do. And when you get brought into justice or into the law, that looks bad on you as supposed to be a superintendent, a pastor.
The word, absolutely, I agree with you. Though the word reproach, I think we need to define that. When I say live above reproach, I mean let your talk match your walk. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that now we're going to lose the victim and we're going to lose Riddick because we waited too late to hold Riddick to a standard that is unbalanced, because the very bishops that are committed to rebuking and reproving Riddick got skeletons in their own closet.
But wait a
so
minute,
they
hold
can't.
on. I'm going to say this quickly. We don't know how he was addressed.
Well, yeah, we don't.
But listen to what I said. Kyrie asked me how would I handle it. I said there would have been a public process. What you just said, we don't know how they handle it. That's the point. They kept it under hush. They kept it in a back room.
True. It could have been handled at a jurisdictional situation that we don't know. We're not privy to because
we ain't on the jurisdiction though.
We're not in that jurisdiction.
These court records is public.
Well, the court records might be public, but let's look at a lot of those bishops got court records too.
Hello.
This is where we're in. This is the reason why we don't have true justice, because justice has to be blind.
Oh Lord!
What happened?
Hold on.
Do you have a court record?
Oh Lord!
No.
You don't?
Jay.
No.
Jay.
Absolutely not.
Okay, but like I said,
absolutely not.
But once again, everything is not privy for every single one of. That's the point. The point I'm making is everything is not everybody's business. They handled it within their jurisdiction. The only reason
why are we talking about it then?
The only reason, let's just be real. The only reason it's out there is because he's a heavy hitter in the Church of God in Christ.
I agree. But what about all the other people that are not heavy hitters that are getting away with what they are doing that is abusive and just as destructive as him, and they're going under the radar? This is what I'm saying, y'all. I'm not saying that he is any more right or justified. I'm saying we have to do better. That we
play devil's advocate.
Yeah, this is not.
I'm not playing the devil's advocate. What would Jesus do, Jasmine? What would Jesus do?
Y'all sit up here and act like there's people who don't lie and do malicious things for a check or chase a payday.
I'm just simply saying, Marquise, if you are holding a certain level of position,
yes,
there are some things that you ought know not to touch or do.
I agree.
And so there is no loophole. There is no, oh, well, if they didn't do anything with him the first time, no, they gave him grace. That was his grace.
You don't know that.
Right.
Well, evidently so, because he still was doggone a pastor.
You don't know that it was grace. You know that there was inaction. You don't know that there was grace given. You know that there was no public action.
He sat down after that first incident? No.
And he should have been, is what I'm saying.
So that was the grace part. So
that ain't grace. That's inaction.
But once again, we still don't know if he was set down or not, because he could have been set down for some months and did his time, just like Dickerson Wells did his time after stealing all that money.
Oh, Jesus.
And all I'm saying is it should have been as public as the charges against him were.
And now he's
That's all I'm saying.
Now he's the head adjutant for the Church of God in Christ. He did his time and he came back.
And he should have. If he did time and took care of his responsibilities, then he should have been restored.
Once again,
that's what the justice system and love is supposed to do.
We don't know if time was given to him the first way. We are speculating that it was not given, but it's possibility he did his time and he came back. But then let's just be real. Once again,
I agree, Jazz.
Once again, let's just be real. A lot of people lie. And a lot of people can. He could have been set up. Somebody could have set him up. Somebody.
Thank you.
And so the thing is, this is now the second time a situation has come. So let's just be real. We have a superintendent that's in jail. They locked up. They won't. So with that being said, it's not a good look. Nor it had something has to happen.
Well, Jay, I mean, he had somebody that was on the show.
Huh?
We had somebody who was on the show who I didn't even know had some things on them.
Oh yeah, I remember. I did pull that shit out the bag.
Yes, you remember that well.
You were the one who brought it to life.
I mean, well, with that being said, once again, yeah, and he did have to call his pastor and tell him because he ain't said shit.
But see, my thing is that you listen, when you are in position, I don't care right, wrong, or indifferent. When you are in a position and you do something that you should not be doing, yes, you need to be set down. Not because we just need to give them time. No, you did something that you shouldn't have been doing. We're not talking about stealing money. We're not talking about driving a church van somewhere you shouldn't have been. We talking about you physically, sexually violated somebody.
Allegedly.
The charges is right there.
I mean, yes, you're charged with it, but he could come out squeaky clean.
London, what you want to say, London? London, what you want to say?
Ain't no motherfucking allegedly, bitch. He did that shit. Because if he didn't, the charges wouldn't have said that.
I'm not getting sued if he comes back with
See how y'all's banter is changed by you looking out for yourself. See what my point is. I can't ever say anything. I can't get a full point out.
Wait a minute. First of all, you say my banter ain't changed. My banter ain't never changed. First of all, he's grown behind man, which means he know better. Second, you done already got grace when they dropped the charges for you the first time.
We don't know that was grace.
That had to be grace.
Hey, shit, now.
No,
it could have been the
What's the third, London? What's the third, London? What's the third?
Go ahead.
Third, you do this again?
There you go.
Y'all are proving my point. Evidently, Patrick has some things going on up here or here that has provoked this action. See, my point ain't that I ain't got my thought out. See, he
got a mental problem, right?
I don't know that it's mental. I know that there is something. Abusive people are not abusive because they just want to be abusive. And what I'm saying is, until there was a legal issue, the church did nothing publicly, as public as sitting him down. Until it became a legal issue. But when he needed therapy, he was allowed to operate.
Okay, wait a minute. So you want me, as a bishop, to allow a person to direct and do what they're supposed to do with this hanging over their head? And
no.
Don't do nothing?
No, I am a bishop, okay? So let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm not going to wait to save Patrick until he gets to a point to where he has done something, allegedly, that produces legal charges. I'm going to call him into a period of therapy and therapeutic time before.
This ain't the first time, my nigga.
Prove my point more. He should have been sat down a long time ago and put in a public place of therapy so that he wouldn't get to a point to where he's abusing somebody sexually.
Okay, but wait a minute. Hold on. I keep trying to say, how many of y'all have been, let's just be real. How many of us have been in some toxic relationships?
Thank you. Come on, Justin. Jay, come on. Let's go.
We've all been in some toxic
relationships. Me.
Yes.
Who?
Shut up, Jazz.
That means you toxic.
You the toxic one then.
If anytime someone says not me, that means that they was the toxic.
No, for real. I have not been in a toxic relationship.
Okay. Well,
maybe she was the one that was
in a toxic situation.
Right.
How do we not know? How do we not? That's the point. The point I'm trying to make is we don't know. We have no idea. This could be the same person who they had a whole argument with, a fight with last year, and they tried to work things out. We don't know. So the thing is, yes, I understand. I get the need for some type of therapy, but once again, we don't know if he did his therapy. We don't know anything. So for us to sit here and say, "Oh, well, this should be a public," we don't know. We don't know anything. So for us to sit here and make an argument of that there would and say that, oh, this bishop didn't do anything, he just allowed him to do this and he allowed him to do that, is wrong because we don't know.
I promise you, I agree with you, and I appreciate you finding the place to agree with me. My last thing on it, y'all. We can't preach about holiness and then hide from accountability. The pulpit or our positions are not a hiding place. The real crisis in the church is not sin. It is silence, because we cover up what we should be confronting. So let's be honest. If some of these preachers got handcuffed by the Spirit as much as they do by scandal, revival would have already broke out in the church.
That sounds nice.
I believe he should be held accountable to the fullest extent of the law for any legal wrongdoing he's done. But now that he has, but if he is guilty, he should be, according to whatever the law says, if he is guilty. But now bring it to the church. That's the legal system. The church has done a poor job and let the legal system litigate something that the church could have litigated 10 years ago if they hadn't been so worried about optics like y'all have been talking about. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to, I'm saying he should go to the hospital and get his burnt hand fixed. But if we can teach that you shouldn't touch hot stoves, we wouldn't have to run up medical bills worrying about optics for a burnt hand.
Okay,
that's all I'm saying, y'all.
Let me say something. First of all, this is a problem with the church. If I tell you and I show you this is wrong and you continue doing wrong, I'm not going to put you in a place where you can continue doing wrong. I know that he's gifted. I know that he's talented. I'm not even saying because he's a homosexual man, or allegedly, you know, he ain't said that publicly, so I'm just going to do whatever.
We can't let our gifts.
Oh, Marquise, I'll let you speak now. Wait a minute. Hold on now.
Because you howling, but
yeah, because why I had to pull my earpiece out?
Oh, Jesus,
I
you
got
are
headphones
yodeling.
in. Sorry.
So my thing is because I was going to put Ricky Dillon's face on the last flyer. However, if you are not going to do right, even when you are given the chance the first time, then you need to be set down, and then you can't serve and do what you're supposed to be doing, even though you have great gifts. You need to sit your ass down somewhere, because why would I put you over and you up here and the Lord said, and God do. That sound good, but you just got through molesting and putting your dick and tongues and things where they didn't need to be on the little children or the little girls or the women's intoxicated, mentally incapacitated, whatever the hell it is. You shouldn't have been doing that.
That's right.
But Josh, we are still talking about a church.
If it was unconsensual.
I mean, you are still talking about a church that's still allowing Andrew Caldwell to be a minister. So I mean,
apples and oranges. Andrew Caldwell ain't abusing nobody. He ain't abusing nobody.
Wait a minute.
Right, how you doing?
I'm not saying that this is okay at all. I'm saying that if you may notice, this seems to be a trend of just anything being done and everything, and not. So let me clarify that. I'm not saying by far it's okay. I'm saying that we are at a point of anything and everything being okayed and being normalized. Normal in church. And so this point, it's getting a little out of hand. And now we have a superintendent in jail.
Jay, it's not like it's starting to get out. It's been out of hand.
Maybe this.
My point.
Maybe this situation came about to kind of give some
boo.
No.
These situations, there's a reason why there's a whole website because of the Church of God in Christ.
But what I'm saying is clarity as far as in because it's been going on for so long in the churches that maybe it'll spark some. Okay, y'all need to get y'all shit together. No,
if there is a whole website,
this is damage control
that has to be put out there to show sexual assault within the church. And this is little compared to Kids.
Well, don't play, Jay, because you know it's quick and easy to get a website up, baby, and we can put them on there. If they've been convicted, they ought to go up there. They ought to go up there.
And once again, and I agree. It's just at this point, I pray for both him and the victim.
Start a gospel T app. Put the
Oh,
gospel T app out there and put doggone people's pictures up there that the doggone sexually molested their child, their daughter, their son, their wife, their husband, or put it on out there. And I guarantee you, there
was a website that was dedicated to that, and I got into it with Jives a whole lot about that.
Oh, Jives, it happened.
My website got taken down because I ran out of money, allegedly, probably so. I don't know. But I used to tell all the church tea.
He sound just like you.
I know what you're talking about. Oh, okay.
He sound just like you.
Be nice. Be nice.
And the purpose of that wasn't to reform.
I used to tell all the church tea.
Yeah, that was for entertainment, clicks and views. That wasn't to reform.
No, it was to assist the Church of God in Christ that I have been a member of since I was a little kid, and that my parents are over a church of. We were helping. I was calling myself helping the church.
But the thing about it is, he was more.
I could tell my spirit piece. I could tell he's been touched.
Who?
Oh Lord, have mercy, Jesus.
Okay, now we're not mimicking.
Oh Lord.
The person Jay is mimicking.
Sunday. Jasmine, I give you this: abuse, neglect, trauma. Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'm with you. But
listen, everybody, listen.
Another
I love y'all, and I want us to be able to do this again. Now, this the first show. Yeah, you better pray, Mark. Pray.
I once again, I did not take it there. I was just talking about my show that I used to have.
Okay, so listen, y'all, listen. We're inching towards 3 hours, and so this has been a great kickoff for the reunion, and I'm so glad that we did this. Listen, when I tell y'all, I am so glad that the moderators have kept down all negativity, and I'm so glad this show has went smooth. Goddamn.
Thank you, mods. Thank you, moderators.
So I want to say, listen, just to recap, we talked about the shutdown ballroom, the ballroom at the White House, ICE, church accountability, and things of that nature. I think that having a panel like such, as we have done for over the years, has been really good. We have taken our time for years covering topics, and so I love what we do here. Staying focused and being a voice in the community, and just being a collective group of people, not just of same and loving people, but a collective group of people that love people, period. And because we use our voices for such, and we also have different shows that are on this show. We got Ashley's show, we have Jazz's show, Tony has a show, Kyrie has a show, Marquise, has a show every now and then, and he has a book that is out on Amazon now on all platforms. Listen, I'm very proud of the people that I am still connected to.
Excuse me, you forgot my show. It's on OnlyFans.
I got my boots on.
I'm just playing. I'm gonna ask you for the people how much is your subscription.
So I just want to say thank you to everybody who is on here today. I don't know if y'all want to have last words, but I look forward that if we could possibly do this again, even though this was the reunion show. I look forward that we can possibly do this again and have fun like we always used to do. No matter what, no matter who, no matter any time. This has been fun. What do y'all want to say something before we get up out of here?
I just got one thing to say. I want to apologize to Marquise because I flew off the handle. I was going to say I'm sorry.
Was about to jump through damn screens and Kyrie.
No harm,
Kyrie,
no harm done.
never
I
seen
apologize,
Kyrie.
and I appreciate you apologizing. But that, I promise you,
Kyrie.
that was totally Freudian.
Ooh, my T-Go. And we almost did good by not saying the individual's name through a whole lot.
Jazz!
We almost did good. I'm just saying we did good.
Somehow I made it.
Yeah,
Somehow I made it through it all.
Almost to the finish line. And here comes
God brought me through. Oh, yeah.
I mean, at this point, we can have the next church service in that new ballroom in the White House. I mean, we do got a president that just likes to grab him by the pussy. So, I mean, anything that's going on in the church.
Y'all take that ballroom for y'all. Y'all got another thing coming.
Hello.
I mean, at this point,
I got a ballroom.
So tell him Patrick. So Patrick can have his next church service in that ballroom.
I got a ballroom that we can have service in.
Well, I'm sure you do.
Wow.
Listen, so we got to get
it's a lot more accessible than the White House ballroom.
I bet
we
got my boots on the ground.
That's nasty.
That's just nasty.
Listen, I appreciate y'all watching. Make sure y'all support the platform, and we will see y'all next time. Y'all don't go nowhere. Let me go.
We ended up like this?
Huh?
Marcus, Jay, you better get in Marcus's DMs because he got a ballroom he wants you to go.
Well, tell Marcus he can catch me on Facebook, Justin Markel Grant.
There it is.
He got a man, Marcus. I'm sorry. He's taking Marcus.
God's still working miracles.
Next
He got
time.
a man.
Oh.
It's cuffing season.
Thunder crackles, deep wells tall. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. 4 crowns, 4 thrones, 1 destiny. The king's return and the court awakens. Welcome to the reunion of the 4 kings and the court. Yeah. Trumpets sound off, angels bring a report. Every knee gon' bow, every tongue gon' confess. We the kings of the block and the spirit no less. Welcome to the reunion, the crown's resurrected. Bloodline, royal legacy protected. 4 kings rise, the throne perfected. This the reunion, divine connected.